Hello, and welcome back, for the first time ever, to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. Today is a brand new adventure, never been done before, except also by me in a previous... Don't worry about it. Today, we return to that most dangerous of places, the jungle. And I'm not alone today, because as is tradition on Doomed, every so often, we drag somebody else into the mess. And today, I am joined by Graspiloot. Graspiloot, hello.
Hello, yes, I'm here. Sorry, I was, taking some Tylenols.
Oh,
Making sure I'm full ready for it today, like I'm locked in.
Oh, you're preloading the painkillers for our trip through the jungle.
No. I'm building my autism. So,
oh wow. Okay. Holy crap! Now that is a timely joke. Not timely. That's the wrong word. You know what I mean, though, right? Like.
I know what you mean. That was it was a reference.
It was a reference. If you're watching this in 2028, is the world still up? And also, you'll go back. You'll understand if you go back in the news. I'm sure you'll just Google it.
It's fun, right? Every year you're like, oh, next year surely it's gotta be better, right?
I remember, yeah. I think it was 2016 when there were a number of very high-profile, beloved celebrity deaths. I think it was 2016, and people were like, "Oh man, that can't. Oh, this is terrible. How could it possibly get worse?"
Was that also in Harambe? Yeah, that was also. Harambe, I guess Harambe is one of the celebrities.
It wasn't one of the ones I was thinking of, but fair play. For sure. Is it 2016? Yeah, I think so. So, and here we are now in 2025, and we are returning to 1925. I didn't say that right. 1925, for a taste of old-fashioned Doomed. I'm very excited. Graspiloot, how are we feeling?
No, we're locked in now. Yeah, I mean, it's we've luckily never done this before, but I've practiced a lot the first time.
Yep.
Now I know what went wrong, and I've realized the strategy is to just get lucky in your mulligan. And
can I get anyone? Okay, anyway, for later, or if you're watching this on the VOD. Throw in on the comments here, is the best tactic and the best strategy be lucky in your mulligan? Because that's honestly, it's a good strategy. I don't know how replicatable it is.
If it works,
if it works.
It's done.
But
yeah, no, it's we're feeling good.
Yeah, I definitely, I as we've, discussed before, I love the pairing. I think the story opportunities are really... quite exciting. Like, I feel like the way Kate Winthrop, the scientist, interacts with the Forgotten Age is going to be really cool, and then how Lily interacts with the Forgotten Age is totally separate, but also interesting. So how the two of them together are going to make a narrative, I think is, we're pretty excited about it.
I sure am.
I
felt like, one of those, commentators on the the stereotypical ones, that's an interesting story there, Scott. This is the second commentary guy who's just sitting there.
Yeah, I part of I'm sure everyone's like this. I'm sure everyone's like this. I know, but we all have our bucket lists, but we also all have our wouldn't it be fun if I was doing this instead? And definitely there is a version of me out there that is the second or third commentator for esports, just the hype guy. I don't do anything except kind of sit off to the side, and I'm like, wanna play, but only every so often. Do very little.
I also like how your quote perfectly encapsulates our practice run.
I was just thinking about that, actually. Yeah, I hit the quote just to make sure it was working, and here we are.
5 years later and still topical.
29th of December, 2020. I was streaming at the end... the end of a year during the 12 days of Christmas. Insane. Man.
I mean, you have a big Christmas celebration there. If you're starting them all
I
off.
famously take like basically all of December and January off. That's how much I love Christmas.
Yeah, it's like 6th of January is like, with the Spanish really do like a lot of their Christmas celebrations. So you gotta last at least from the 25th till the 6th.
Exactly.
Just
that's a lot of days.
And I also celebrate Orthodox Christmas. It's like,
okay. There you go. Plus, I have a birthday
more Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I have a birthday like 2 weeks before Christmas, so it ends up being.
You might as well just extend it.
Yeah.
What a waste otherwise.
It's true. What a waste that was.
I said, what a waste otherwise. Whoa,
whoa. That makes much more sense. I was like, wait, what? Hang on.
Just being like super rude.
I mean, look, the jungle does strange things to people. Okay. Crosshair, hello. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by Graspiloot.
We'll follow you, GPS. In this case, we'll follow you, Kate, because she'll mostly be exploring.
I think she has the map too, right?
Yes, so you are effectively an old-fashioned GPS.
Exactly. And Crosshair, thank you. I really appreciate it. We had like lucid dreams together about what
like
a run of this could look like.
Collective hysteria.
Yes, that's the one.
One of these mass hallucinations.
Absolutely wild. And this is now the first time we're ever doing it, so good to know. Oi! Arkham Librarian's here as well. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by Graspiloot.
Yes, a legend.
Arkham Librarian, you strike me as someone who would have a good handle on the strategy of Arkham. Is the best strategy to mulligan well? I'm bringing it back. I think it's a good idea.
I unironically, this is the first time actually I practiced my mulligans. Like, obviously, it's still going to be random, but, you can, like, limit the bad luck you get. Like, what cards do I really need to keep? What cards do I need to get rid of?
Yeah.
And what cards am I really looking for?
Well, I mean, the math of it, right? Like, in theory, if you have a card you need to see, you have 2 copies of it, you won't draw any weaknesses. If you do a full mulligan, you're seeing a third of your deck. There's 2 copies. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of... I don't know the statistics.
The Arkham Librarian agreed with me.
Okay, all right, shit. All right, okay. I like it. Okay, so Crosshair's thinking... Okay, so the opposite, which is the luck of the draw is only active if you mulligan poorly, and then your draws will be better.
Sure. I feel like Crosshair sounds like a Sephina player to me.
Ooh, actually, yeah, Crosshair. I think. Yes, so Sephina Rousseau went through the path to Carcosa solo with me way back when. I was streaming by that point, so I wasn't recording. But my coloring was all fucked up on my webcam. I'm looking back at my old VODs, they sucked. But yes, Sephina Rousseau draws 13 cards and cannot mulligan. But then she gets to stash some events underneath her or within her mind or whatever you want to say. So you should. I think it'd be really fun for you. Although you're also playing the guy with the guns, so we'll talk about it later. Anyway, all this to say, today, as always, we're going to do a slightly abridged version of what we normally do when we start a campaign. We would like to introduce our roster of characters. Only 13. Draw 30. Draw your whole deck, and then pick the ones you want and put the rest back. Sorry.
I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a seeker soon that can do that.
Actually, fair. Yeah, their ability is just start. Actually, so sorry, tangent. Graspiloot. I'm currently playing in the Hunters of the Mythos competition over on Mythos Busters. And my drafted decks, my plan was to record myself playing them live with real cards. I've run into some technical issues, so I'm not sure if my first 2 scenarios will be that, just because of timing, because you have to finish by... Anyway, whatever. My solo is Norman, who I'm playing with a Cetic, so he can't gain experience. But it's Dunwich, so you barely get any anyway. So I was like, this will be fine. It hasn't
10
been
XP,
fine.
that's basically your whole campaign.
Yeah, exactly. And I started within the thick of it and whatever, so it's okay. But the big thing is, and I just thought you would appreciate this, based on what you just said, the trait of your investigator matters in the campaign. You get a bonus, and you get various special objectives. Miskatonics is the following. It's a reaction, so you can choose to use it. When the scenario begins, play a card from your hand at no cost. Then, or I think it's actually the other way around, but search the collection for a copy of Beyond the Veil and put it into play in your threat area. Beyond the Veil is the one that says, if your deck runs out of cards, take 10 damage. So that's quite wild for a Seeker.
That's probably not what you want. Wait, is it Norman that wants the big hands deck, or is that Harvey?
That's Harvey. I mean, you could play Norman that way, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll look alike to me, He's...
Yeah. I mean, Crosshair is correct. 10 damage now, like, depending on who you're playing, it's probably fine.
I like playing Mystics and Dunwich for the reason of just take the Nine Crystals and
Yeah. So good, man. I think Norman... his name is Norman Withers, Crosshair, and so I am treating him as a withered old man. So he is not taking 10 damage and surviving, which has been really... Anyway, it's been wild. Good times. Speaking of, like, search your whole deck or whatever. I'm sorry. It's search... Is it search your deck and play a card? No, it's play a card from your hand. Anyway, okay, that's all. We're gonna do our usual intro where we'll do a little abridged intro where we talk about who our investigators are. We would normally do a drawing of the weaknesses. It has been done already. I will not say when, because we do not discuss it. But we will.
Totally off stream.
Yeah. It was off stream. Yeah. If there's no VOD, it doesn't exist.
Good luck finding that.
Yeah. And then we'll dive in. We'll look at the setup. Oh, we'll talk about supplies that we took into the jungle, but we'll get there when we get there. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so. Death is an option, not inevitable. So an immortal Crosshair. I like it. You know who honestly might like that, although I don't know about her XP options, is Susie the Blob Lady, because she feels like we are Legion or whatever.
I mean, or you can pick any character that has access to
just
Rogue 1.
Anyone, yeah.
and a Rogue 1 and Mystic 0, and just get yourself the Great Work and Karen Zobel, and just get 3 extra XP every scenario, and just don't die.
Cheat death, eventually, if you
Cheat
can take
death.
Rogue 5. So second.
What's that free resign one? If the resign exists in this scenario.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. That's it.
All right, I will. Since it's my stream, I'll start. I would like to discuss the. Actually, hang on. Should we read the setup? I feel like the prologue, rather. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the prologue, and then. Oh no, sorry. We talked about this a while ago, and you'll have to remind me, Graspiloot. Are you interested in reading part of the prologue if we switch it up every paragraph or so?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hello, Theological Bear. Theo, welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. We're just diving in now. I'm joined today by Graspiloot.
Hello, Theo.
All right.
Theological Bear.
Bear.
I don't know what he goes by.
Theo Bear. I don't know.
Theo
Bear.
That's what they call him.
That's what they call
Logical is actually his middle name.
Winnie! Hello! Thank you so much. I really appreciate the luck for more reasons than one.
We'll need it.
Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by Graspiloot.
Yeah, Winnie is actually a friend of mine that I play Arkham with. And we I was saying, okay, this is gonna be a tough one.
Okay, well, I have no doubt. Of course, Bear, of course. So I will suggest that we read the prologue, because it'll be a nice segue into what Kate Winthrop is doing here, and we'll get there in a second. Yeah, well, exactly, Crosshair. All right, Tuesday, June 2nd, 1925. There will be no rest for us this summer, it seems.
Okay, that's a long paragraph.
It's a very long paragraph for me, yeah.
Today I met with Harlan Ernstone, a historical theorist at Miskatonic University and an old friend of mine. He'd said he had a job offer for me, but frankly I didn't know what to expect.
Harlan introduced me to an associate of his, Alejandro Vela, a distinguished historian from across the southern border. Mr. Vela is a graduate of a prestigious university in Mexico City and has spent many years researching the Aztec Empire. He claims that he has found evidence regarding the existence of an unheard-of Aztec city-state called Edsli. His strange and unprecedented findings were not accepted by the university, and he's become a pariah among his peers.
Alejandro came to Arkham to seek funding for an expedition into the rainforests of southern Mexico, where he believes that the ruins of Estli Altepetl lie undiscovered. His description of the city-state's origins defies modern understanding of Mesoamerican history. Despite this, or knowing my old friend because of this, Harlan is enthralled by Alejandro's discoveries. Miskatonic University has agreed to fund the expedition. That's a card. Albeit meagerly. And Harlan wants me to go along.
The way I see it, there's a good chance we're looking for something that doesn't even exist. But if there's even a slight chance these Edsli people existed, the historical significance would be profound. We debated the issue for some time, but in the end we accepted Alejandro's offer. Preparations are underway, and we should be setting off by the end of the month. With any luck, we'll have this journal filled with all manner of interesting discoveries. If not, it'll be a nice wedge to place beneath Harlan's lopsided desk.
I'm just happy you corrected yourself when you said Southern Border, because I was about to fly to Canada.
Yeah.
So.
Mr. Alejandro Vela.
It's like 50-50.
From Halifax. I mean...
It's a classic Nova Scotian name, you know?
Yeah, very much so. I will say, I know the developers of Arkham Horror, the card game, watch the stream and the VODs. I know you guys are big fans. Canadian campaign when? Sorry, no. I'll be a bit more kind. Arctic Circle campaign when? You cowards. That way we're gonna cover Finland.
Yeah, I mean, like that's gonna be totally different than Antarctica. Like, that's the whole other side of the world.
There's polar bears and shit. It's totally different. Yo, get me a Mountie. I'm so down, Crosshair. Yo, a Mountie. Oh, it'd be awesome.
A Mountie.
Okay.
More cops.
Or, yeah, well, we do have. Yeah, it's true. So we're not going to do the rest of the setup just yet because I want to talk investigators. But the prologue establishes pretty firmly that someone working at Miskatonic University was approached by Harlan Ernstone, who works there, whose colleague Alejandro Vela wants to go to Mexico because there might be remnants of an ancient, well, they call it an Aztec civilization, but like we all know that that's not how that works. But a Mesoamerican civilization that defies understanding of anthropology. Pretty cool. So, why not have, Kate Winthrop, the scientist, go along? However, Kate's got her own set of priorities, which I think is important. I'm going to look at her back first, and then we'll look at her front and so on. Jungle, temple, boom.
Bro, you can't do that. Like, I know it's the 1920s, but jeez.
Oh, you can't just look at someone's backside? Is that what you're saying?
And then at their front, you know, like... yeah. Jeez.
God, sorry, everyone. Sorry. Kate Winthrop has spent years researching in the basement of Miskatonic University's science library. Sorry, science building, it says. I just can't stop laughing at the idea that they stick her in the basement. Why does it have to be the basement? Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Kate Winthrop has spent years researching in the basement of Miskatonic University's science building, passing up funding and academic prestige in pursuit of progress. Her single-minded focus finally paid off with the invention of the flux stabilizer, a powerful device capable of channeling a new form of energy. However, the price of progress is steep. The first successful test of this groundbreaking invention took the life of her friend and mentor, Professor Young. Since then, Kate has worked tirelessly to understand these alien currents, in hopes she might find a way to reverse their effects. The story here, which I find fascinating, is that, Kate's been working forever on creating a new a device that would essentially create limitless clean energy. nuclear fusion, eat your heart out. The flux stabilizer harnesses energy from other parts of the universe somehow. Don't worry about it. And
it's science.
Yeah, should have used. Oh, Mr. Fusion. Oh man, I love Fallout. Okay. However, yes, as pointed out here, she lost someone in the sort of first successful experiment of the prototype, which has been hard for her. Obviously, she's ridden by guilt. However,
one could even argue that the haunting of her friend is your worst nightmare.
You could even argue that's correct. You know what? You're right. Let's bake it in here. You might even argue that being haunted by the death of her friend has, caused her to experience these nightmares. Oh, is it? No, whoops. Back to the Future. My bad, Crosshair. Wow. Yeah, Theo, Bear, sorry. Theological was your father. I wouldn't worry about it. Basically, we're not going to go to Mars. It's going to be fine. So, a note here. Kate Winthrop needs to continue her research on this flux stabilizer. This is her only goal in life. And she believes that this... I mean, she's like kind of overseeing this expedition to Mexico as a representative of Miskatonic University, but also she knows what is necessary for the next steps of her flux stabilizer is biological infusion. She needs she needs to continue to do research into biological energy, metabolism, and the best place to do that is in an uncharted jungle where the variety of life will be very big. That's the plan. Unfortunately, she does indeed have a nightmare on her tail, as it were.
I kind of feel so like it would make sense that she tagged along with the Miskatonic expedition. Mm-hmm. I forgot if you're carrying Milan. But, like, for example, like, you had, like, some professors going to this jungle, and you're like, well, maybe I don't need specifically to go to the Mexican jungle, but if there's already a Miskatonic expedition, I need to go somewhere, so I can just tag along with that. Like, I can go along with that one, and we do, like, a whole kind of scientific expedition.
Yeah, I feel like there's a timing thing here, right? Like, the death of Professor Young caused her probably to stop her research for a bit, and then she's like, well, I have to go back to it, but I can't go back to that basement right now. Because of the memories you see, the nightmares. Oh, and look at this. There's an expedition heading to the jungle with Dr. Milan Christopher and others. And then, the Mexican jungle, no doubt there'll be new kind of forms of life there. Maybe we'll categorize something. Maybe I'll be able to use that in my research. It all makes sense to me.
Yes.
That is Kate. I will also now briefly talk about her ability. Her stat line is 2-4-2-4. It's 2 willpower, 4 intellect, 2 combat, 4 agility, 6 health, 8 sanity. But she starts with 2 mental trauma from the nightmares you see.
Of course.
She begins the game with flux stabilizer inactive, face up. We'll look at that in a second as well, briefly. Her ability is... It's kind of twofold because flux stabilizer makes this actually do something, but just to be clear... Her ability is free trigger, move a clue from Kate to a science or tool asset you control with no clues on it.
What? That's her whole ability?
That's her whole ability. It doesn't do any. What does it do? What are you keeping clues on shit? What is this? Forced. When an asset you control with a clue on it leaves play, it drops on your location. So it doesn't go back to you. It falls down. But that's weird because, what is that? Let's have a look at Flux Stabilizer. After a clue is placed on it, you can search your bonded cards or discard pile for a copy of Etheric Current, shuffle it into your deck, and flip Flux Stabilizer. So when you put a clue on this, you get a copy of Etheric Current, which we'll look at later, but they are events for fighting or evading, and they are the energy from other planets, which is pretty dope. On the other side of Flux Stabilizer, once it is active, it gives you a reaction. When you place a clue on an asset you control, you get +2 skill value for your next skill test this phase. So her ability, as it were, is she gets a clue, activates the Flux Stabilizer, and then she can use her clues to power up her tools to do more work and do more science, basically. That's her...
Oh, science.
Oh, science. That's essentially what she does. So I'm hoping mechanically for a lot of clues and a lot of boosts. And story-wise, I'm hoping to power up some sweet, sweet science. Good question, Crosshair. They, in fact, have amended the rules when Kate came out, because you're right, in theory, clues that are not on you wouldn't be able to be spent. So that would suck, because how do you get them back? The rules have been updated. Clues on stuff you control count as on you for the purposes of spending them for the act, etc. I feel like this came up in our last stream, Crosshair. A clue went on something you controlled as Wendy, and it like totally fucked us up, but I can't remember what it is now. So, but yeah, so it does work, thankfully. Okay. Ooh, thanks, Graspiloot. I'm done yapping.
Oh, I doubt that.
Hey, well, excuse me. I mean, fair play. No, you are correct. I mean, I'm done yapping for now. How's that?
Okay.
So who's
right.
this, and what the hell's going on here?
Lily Chen is the martial artist, and as she says, I've been preparing to confront this evil for my entire life. My focus must be absolute.
Dope.
And Lily Chen is one of the Edge of the Earth investigators, which means that she pretends to be a mystic, but is actually a guardian.
Okay.
So she can only take level 0 mystic cards, and she can take 5 level 0 guardian cards, and besides that, she can take guardian 1 to 5 cards, as that's where she is going to grow into.
Mm-hmm. And no guns.
And no guns.
So sad.
And yeah, basically every 15 XP she gets, well, I guess we'll go into it. She gets non-discipline. It's more her ability. We'll go into that later. Her text says, Chen Li speaks rarely. When she does, her words are measured and wise. After a lifetime of disciplined training, every gesture is graceful, uncluttered by hesitation. The monks who raised her said that she was born for a special purpose, to fate a great evil. Now they believe that evil is at hand, and she is the only one who can stop it.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
So my justification for being on this Miskatonic expedition is that, you know, the professor, like, was the guy from Dunwich again, the one,
Harlan
Armitage?
Ernstone.
I thought we meant like Armitage or whatever. Like one of these professors that there was like this like weird stuff going on. He'd be like, okay, like, you know, like sure this expert, he knows like there's like he's read some stories. He knows that there's like in the southern Aztec jungle that's a bad sign.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, sure, well, approve this expedition, but however, on one condition. You need to like bring security, and I know just the person. And so like he has like somehow contacts in like a monastery in Tibet or something.
Sure.
and then you like, you know, they're like, okay, you know, so it's actually coming in because they know that there's like evil that she's been training to fight her entire life, and actually was like pretty grueling physical training, which have caused her 2 physical trauma.
Oof.
Yeah, pretty bad.
But I like the idea that she's come on this expedition because it is both her destiny and essentially she was hired to do so. And there's going to be, I think, probably a lot of questions from Kate, Winthrop, and others on the expedition. Why did we hire, like, a monk, essentially? Like, why don't we have, like, some goons with guns? Like, who is this? Why is she here?
Hopefully at this time I do get to prove what that is. Mm-hmm. And Crosshair is right. Like, even if Chen Li wanted to speak, it would not be possible.
God damn it. God damn it. He's a yapper. Yeah. What are you going to do?
But yeah, I don't really, like, my ability is just that my disciplines start on the good side.
Yes.
And so basically she gets every 15 XP, she gets a discipline, and every discipline gives a passive stat, like 1 for each. 1 face, 1 that gives feet, 1 book, 1 fists. Mm-hmm. And the face one is like every has an ability as well, and if you use that ability, then you flip over the asset. And the good one, the ability here is that you take 1 direct damage to heal 3 horror, or take a direct horror to heal 3 damage. And you flip it over, you don't get your face bonus, and then you have a condition to flip it back over, which is to not take any damage or horror for a round. And I think that does not include the round that you flip it over on, even if you manage to mitigate the damage, right?
Yes. Well, sorry, that's a good question. Yeah. I think it. Sorry. Her weakness specifies flip a discipline over. It cannot flip back this round. So that's her weakness, though. And so I think if theoretically you were to use this discipline to take a direct damage, but then because it's a cost,
If
right?
I deny, what if I deny existence?
If you were to cancel it, yeah, I think that should still work.
So then, in that case, I would be able to flip it back in the same round.
I believe so, as long as you don't take other damage or horror in that in that round. Yeah, so I think that would make sense.
And to answer your question, Gross,
Yes,
the special rules. I think we'll get to that, but yeah, it is on hard, and we're trying to do a challenge if we don't completely get bogged down by enemies first.
Yes.
Scenario.
Well, I think we may we may as well talk about it now. It is we are on hard, which increases the spread of the chaos bag and makes the symbol tokens more challenging. And we are indeed also I think it's just in the return to here. We are also going for an achievement, which I put in quotation marks. We will have a look.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Tell me about this.
But yes, so the achievement that we do, because in this campaign, you generally, like originally the idea of the campaign is that you want to dodge stuff, because like a lot of stuff that you kill gives like vengeance, and vengeance makes Mr. Yig, like the dark god that's like the boss of this temple, Mr. Yig. He gets more mad if you kill his things.
Yeah.
So generally you want to dodge, like the original idea of campaigns, you want to not kill things, but instead like dodge them so that you don't have to make him strong, because like everything you kill basically makes him stronger. Now then they were like, oh, let's make an achievement where you just kill everything and beat him anyway. And that is what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to defeat Yig, win the Forgotten Age campaign with 25 tally marks recorded under Yig's Fury in your campaign log. But again, like, I mean, ideally, I'd like to just win the campaign, and this is like a good goal to aim for. But after the last one, a little bit of confidence.
Well, because I think the extra detail here is win, right? Like, it's not just accumulate, as you said, it's not just accumulate the 25. Although it is a goal to aim for. We will see how far these two get. But the goal is, well, if Lily is here to defeat evil, presumably that evil is the father of snakes, Yig. Presumably, we'll have to see kind of how that unfolds.
She's not telling.
No, of course.
Like, it's not like she knows that you're not going to believe it anyway.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's like there's a snake god here. Okay.
Okay, lady. I've got my fucking flux stabilizer that's generating energy from another planet, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Snakes, okay.
I mean, that sounds like your fucking average fantasy show, you know, where they're like, oh, yeah, right, I know we have magic, but like a vampires, they'll be ridiculous. Like,
yeah. It is very funny. Yeah, anyway, that's it. You make a good point. There's like, we sort of assume that once one supernatural element exists in a universe, that all supernatural elements must exist in that universe. But like, that's not true. Not at all. Something we forgot to mention. Do you want to talk briefly about your basic weakness? Randomly drawn basic weakness.
Yes. Well, I don't want to talk about it, but I think we should.
I don't want to, but here we are.
Well, apparently, so Lily has been training for this her whole life, but apparently she's not always as... She wants to be, like, perfectly zen and controlled and everything, but apparently she can't always pull it off, you know? Like, there is still moments in her where, like, her baser instincts get the better of her. And she'll panic.
Mm-hmm.
And, panic means that I can heal it as if it were a single point of horror on you, which I can heal with my discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And after you take a play, engage, or resource action, you cannot take any more of those actions the remainder of the turn. Just generally not the worst.
No,
like,
I think
it can be annoying sometimes.
See, Arkham Librarian's correct. I agree. It does seem like a stretch, but this is the story. This is where we are.
Yeah, well, the draw sadly doesn't exist anymore. We always like draw like we make like we draw like basically 6 cards,
Mhm.
and like you basically draw each, and I'll tell you the rest were just as unthematic or or completely unplayable. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not running Dendron Forces in a character that needs weapons.
No, I mean, although yeah, exactly. There's a balance between this is thematic and also this is incredibly crippling, and I would die.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I draw my weakness, now I die. Great.
We'll also point out and we'll see kind of when it comes up in game or whatever, but like, there's no reason why panic might not be other people's panic. Is somehow your weakness. Like, when other people panic, that's
I mean,
troubling
that's
for her.
A good point. If she has to manage an expedition, she has to also deal with like, oh, I kind of like that. If we want to be like, this doesn't really seem like Liz characters. I did feel a bit that way, but I think the other ones that we have, for example, are reckless and like frenzy or something like that. It's like that's exactly the same problem, right? So I was like, if it's like that's the case, where we could say like, oh, that's actually like unthematic. It's like, what if panic means that she all of a sudden is dealing with members of the expedition going haywire, and she has her hands full dealing with it,
and she can't kind of take the time she needs to like be zen and focus on her.
Yeah, when everyone's yelling around you, it can be hard to.
It is true. Speaking of yelling, hello to Flower of August. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by Graspiloot.
Hello, Flower of August.
Everyone is allowed to be afraid of snakes, especially if they're very large. Excuse me. It's true. I see. Okay. Aha. So, taking damage. Okay. And then if you were to cancel that taken damage, is my question. But I guess that's something that will come up when we get there. And cancel. Cancels interrupt the initiation of an effect, which is not good. Anytime the effects of an ability are canceled, it's still regarding it as initiated. Any costs have still been paid. Because I think my question, and well, what Graspiloot was saying as well, it's like, if I take a direct damage and then cancel that damage, it's not technically a cost, although it's kind of arranged that way, but
yeah, it definitely seems to not it definitely seems to not be intended that you'd be able to flip those.
Yeah. No, that's true. That makes sense. Treat it like it didn't happen. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll okay. What else? Yeah. What else do I have to say about this? So those are our investigators. Those are the weaknesses. We are arriving in the jungle. We get to take supplies. Oh, allow me to read this. As an outcast from academia, funding for Alejandro's expedition is limited. Each investigator must choose supplies to bring for the expedition. We get 7 points each, because there are 2 of us. And there are descriptions here of what the various supplies do. The Return to added a couple of extra supplies, which are very particular to certain scenarios and certain kind of paths and things, and don't make a ton of sense to me. But we will.
Yeah, we don't have enough money to get a canteen.
Absolutely tragic.
It wasn't in the budget.
Yeah.
Also, I will to respond to Flower of August about how the combat one probably has the honor. I think the combat one is the biggest bait in the entire game. I think it's the worst discipline. I think, yes, I get that it's your main stat, but the ability on it is not good, and it's really hard to flip it back. So I think the book is really underrated, and the feat is really good.
It's really good as well. No, I agree. I mean, honestly, like, I would, if it were me, I would take it just for a permanent +1 to combat to go from 4 to 5, and probably never use the ability. Maybe if I had a test that I really had to pass or something, but then it flips over and you lose a stat. I don't know. Seems tough. Yes. Also to respond to you, Flower, and to you, Crosshair. That's correct. We all had a mass hallucination, and this is scenario 1 of Return to the Forgotten Age with Kate and Lily.
It was like what happened was it was really sad because Scott said, I only want to do this when we're playing 2 weeks in a row. So we tried. Well, we did one, and it was like, oh, okay, but like you couldn't make it next week, so we had to cancel. We had to just start out. It's like the only option.
It's really tragic. And then, man, I better not be unavailable next Saturday. That's gonna really rock the boat.
It's a bit risky for me to say that.
That is actually. Oh shit! I really shouldn't say that out loud. All right. I will take a look here. Kate took 7 points of supplies. I took 2 provisions, which are food and water for one person. I mean, she's just keeping food and water for herself. Not selfishly, just, yeah, I mean, if there isn't a ton of money on the expedition, she wants to make sure at least there's some sort of food. Medicine staves off disease, infection, or venom. This, of course, would be important to Kate for both health and sanity, but also because she is a scientist, and she would want to be experimenting with things like anti-venoms, etc.
Oh, she also brought her Tylenols.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so. And, of course, also, why would you go into a jungle without a map? Unmarked for
Why would you go with a canteen? But we're doing it.
Well, look. Well, because I have hands. I can sip out of the stream.
Scoop it up with your fucking hands, as the iconic quote goes.
Can't heal me with Chen. Son of a bitch. I'm fine. Well, I mean, no, I probably have some trauma. Anyway, that's fine. Unmarked for now, but with time, you may be able to map out your surroundings. And those are the supplies that... this map is sort of like a crudely drawn one from a previous expedition, probably, that she, like, picked up at Miskatonic University and was like, well, this will come in handy. And that's me.
Yes. I also took medicine because, that makes sense to in the jungle. Someone said, like, like one of the people at Mexico said, maybe you should bring a canteen. I was like, don't be crazy. I need to see far. I spend my money on binoculars.
Don't be crazy.
No, don't say such insane things. So I brought my binoculars, and I also brought some torches in the woods.
Oh, well, theoretically we're hoping to find things like ruins and stuff. I wonder if Lily knows something we don't about snakes and caves. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
No, we don't know that for sure. I do agree that, and to sort of tag on to Flower of August here, a stick with something with like kerosene on it also costs 3 points? Like, that's insane. Why?
Yeah.
Why? I should be able to make torches.
Yeah, one could argue they did it for balance reasons and not for an actual realistic supply of how expensive it would be.
Could.
That'd be crazy, right? Like, this is a role-playing stream, so we're going to just change the costs around.
Exactly.
Maps are at 1 point.
Hell yeah. Oh, Flower, no, come on. No, Flower makes a good point, and I will address the elephant in the room, or the massive anaconda in the room, which could probably eat a small elephant. It's true. There is, in fact, video proof that this isn't my first time playing The Forgotten Age. Ursula Downs ran through The Forgotten Age back in the day and did so poorly in Scenario 2 that she was rescued by one Leo Anderson, who then they returned to Arkham, and then they both got turned into aliens. Anyway, I wouldn't worry about it, basically, is what happened there. Yes, Voltgloss. Also, hello, Voltgloss. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by Graspiloot. We are hoping to burn this jungle to the ground.
To be fair, that's the best outcome. Like, I know, like, I'm an environmentalist, but in this case, this jungle needs to go, I think.
Kate Winthrop wants to research stuff in the jungle. If the jungle happens to be burned down by a martial artist who thinks she has to destroy a force of evil here, what am I going to do? Stop it?
It is what it is,
It is what it is. Okay. 45 minutes in. Are we ready to start? I think so. Well, not start, but read the
That's shorter than last time.
It is. That's true. Okay. Scenario 1.
A week after my birthday.
Untamed Wild.
Oh, I said that last time. So. This is a week after my birthday, almost.
Oh.
But I said that last time.
Lovely. But not 1925. I don't think.
Pass.
Hello, Aragwen. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by Graspiloot.
Hello. and my now enemy after trying to get what's her name again? Wendy Adams out of the movie.
Carpenter, Wendy Carpenter. That's right.
Wendy Carpenter. I can't even remember her name, but it's Prince.
But she's my ride or die.
You don't need to know. Who knows people's last names?
I can't even remember her name. That's so fun. Oh god. All right. Sunday, June 28th, a week after Graspiloot's birthday in brackets, 1925. It's been a hell of a day. We've just set up camp along the northern border of the rainforest where Alejandro believes the Edsli once dwelled. The jungle here is dense and untamed. The sky hides above the tree cover, but I can tell from the crisp breeze that storm clouds are brewing overhead.
The dangers of our expedition have been explained to us many times. We are hundreds of miles from any sign of civilization. Nobody in modern times has yet to pierce the heart of these wilds. Until now, nobody has had reason to try. After all, it wouldn't make sense to find Aztec ruins in this region. Oh, I did say that last time. It doesn't make sense. But here it's actually explained it doesn't actually make sense.
Perfect.
And yet, here we are, looking for ruins that may not exist in a place where, by all accounts, they should not.
Already, one of our surveyors has fallen ill, and another has been bitten by a viper. I'm starting to think the rainforest doesn't want us here. If this luck persists, ours will be the shortest expedition in Miskatonic University's history. Tonight, we rest. Tomorrow, we venture into uncharted wilds. Today, we greet Roger Twy. Hello, Roger Twy. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by Graspiloot.
Hello. What? You can tell this man's a professional streamer. Just did that, bam, natural.
Bam. I do everything naturally, okay? The setup is, to my knowledge, done. There is an exploration. Oh, I guess we should just briefly, there are mechanics that are specific to the Forgotten Age. Vengeance is a score that is treated like victory. Things with vengeance go in the victory display when they are defeated or cleared. But vengeance is bad. It means vengeance. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Vengeance is bad.
There is also somehow the bad guy returned. Very good, Flower. That's very true. Somehow is very good. The other big mechanic here, well, there's two more. Alert, we have seen in other campaigns, though. It's retaliate, but for evasion. And there is also Explore. Explore is a mechanic that is present in a number of Arkham scenarios and campaigns, but it was first established here. We are using the rules for Return to. There is an exploration deck of locations. Using an ability on a location or an act, you explore by looking for a location that is connected to yours by drawing cards from the exploration deck. When you find one, you put it into play, and you move there. You must move there because you are exploring. If you, once you have done that, successfully explored, you shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck, making the exploration deck a bit more dangerous. Because the next time you explore, if you draw an encounter card, nuts to you, sucks to suck, you have to deal with it. Because the jungle is dangerous.
Yeah. I will also comment on the crosshairs. That is normally true, but in this case, vengeance, you succeed and things goes up and is bad. So, to be clear.
Yes. Although good point about the running shoes and the track shoes. The idea of like move and then be like nope and just hit the track shoes to run back would be quite funny. I think.
Track shoes are always pretty good.
Yeah, agreed. Love track shoes. Yes. Okay, yeah. So essentially the exploration deck has in it right now 5 locations, some of which are connected to our starting location, some of which are not, but there are no treacheries or enemies in there yet. We will try to remember to shuffle in if we successfully explore. Please shout at us if we do not. Unless we're doing really badly, in which case it's okay if you forget to. I'm kidding. Sometimes. Yes, rule number 2. Sometimes. Not. Okay. That's our intro. That's our setup. Are you agenda or act? Have we talked about this?
Well, we haven't, but I don't have a strong feeling one way or the other.
Okay. Well, my strong feeling is that Kate wants to make progress, so I would be on the act, and
Oh,
Lily
you
wants
are
to
progress.
defeat the enemies and will be on the agenda.
That's pretty smart. Expedition into the wild. Your expedition has ventured far into the rainforests of southern Mexico in search of a forgotten Aztec city-state. What will you find when you head deeper into the untamed jungle?
Ooh.
Explore is an action. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. We have Shiksh Doom on the agenda.
Shiksh Doom, not a lot of doom. Act 1A. And there's a little sneaky. Exploring the rainforest. Today, you depart from your camp in order to find the ruins Alejandro seeks. That is, if they even exist.
Dun dun dun.
Objective. When the round ends, so that is after upkeep, but before the mythos of the next round, investigators at any non-campsite locations may spend the requisite number of clues, 6, 3 per investigator, as a group to advance. May is an important word here, but the timing point is also clear. It is after upkeep, before mythos. But the 6 clues, you are not required to do so immediately. Oh, yeah, of course, Flower. I'll shuffle the encounter deck for you. I'm concerned now that you've put them on
I
top.
had the last time I had a ward of protection, and who draws all the ancient evils? It's that guy.
The scientist who is trying to push forward.
I'm going to find the ancient evils.
I should be finding the ancient evils. Requiem, hello, welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. The other voice you hear on the line is Graspiloot.
That's what they call me.
That's what they call me. All right.
Hello.
What's this expedition camp? I see you taking a look here.
So you can resign on it.
Oh.
The wilds are too dangerous. You can also check your supplies. If you have a map, look at the top 3 cards of the exploration deck, which is what you have.
Oh.
Place one on the bottom and the other 2 on top in any order. The expedition has staked its claim on the jungle, and the jungle doesn't seem all too happy about it. Ooh.
One shroud. No clues here, because obviously it won't, give us any information about the jungle. In the return to, we also have an additional setup card. It essentially instructs you to use new encounter cards. It instructs you to randomize a certain number of locations. And there's a couple of additional rules, which I think I've mentioned already, but I'll point them out again. The check your supplies ability on the expedition camp can be used from any location. So the map can be used anywhere, because that makes sense. And then there's a forced effect. After a successful exploration ends, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck. This is forced. It must be done, which it makes sense. I'm hoping no, Flower, but you never know. You never know what might happen. You never know.
I think we really need XP to actually snowball our characters.
Hell yeah, Requiem. I was not familiar with that. That's a cool piece of trivia. Oh, yes, we should look at our bag as well.
The hard bag.
Our bag, the bag. The bag has a lot of variance in it here on hard. Elder Sign +1, and then you can see here a couple zeros, a couple of -3s, a -4, a -6. It has 2 skulls and an elder thing. Yeah. Oh, yes, you weren't here, Flower. Yes, we are playing on hard, and we are attempting to achieve the Bane of Yig. We're attempting to win with 25+ tally marks recorded under Yig's Fury. Lily Chen wants to destroy the evil that dwells here, and I think that would make sense. We will see.
Yeah, so a skull in this case is -X, and X is 1 higher than the number of vengeance points in the victory display.
Okay.
Currently, that is 1.
Okay.
We don't have any cultists, but that would be the number of locations into play. Tablets, which we also don't have, I believe, is number of cards in the exploration deck. A minimum of -3, that currently would be a -5.
Ooh.
And the Elder thing is a -3, and if you are poisoned, this test automatically fails instead. If you're not poisoned and you fail, put a set-aside poison weakness into play in your threat area. So you generally want to be 3 up.
Yeah, correct. This is correct. Yes, if you are poisoned, it's their auto fails. But if you're 3 up, I'm glad there is a condition here. If you fail, because otherwise that would be very mean.
Yes.
Okie dokie. We know that Kate is here to research, to explore. We know that Lily here is to protect and perhaps destroy. Are we feeling ready?
This is the scariest part of the evening.
I would say hopefully not, but I do understand what you mean. Let us do it. Let us draw our opening hands. Let's get doomed. 1, 2, 3 things that we like. Not mad about that either. 1 goes back. I'm happy with this. It was a very fast mulligan on my part. I'm not going to apologize, but it was very fast. Yeah, not mad at this at all.
Better than last time.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
That is good.
We do normally take a sort of little mini break every hour or so. Obviously, Graspiloot, we don't have to take a break right before we start. We could play a whole round first if you would like, unless you have a preference to running.
Yeah, it sounds good. I will get a tea after the first round, which is going to be a setup round. We'll see from
there you go. Yeah. So, well, and in that case, do you want to go first?
Sure. I'm going to use my first action to spend $3 and play a Dragon Ball.
Ooh. How cool.
So that is Lily's, like she knows, like she's in this jungle, right? And she knows, like, there's like sounds going on, there's like things happening. It's like, it doesn't feel right. So she takes out her stick.
A big
like
stick.
A big stick, which is her main weapon, which takes 2 hand slots, and it's a fight action. You get +1 fight for each for this deck for each arcane slot that is filled, and if at least 2 arcane slots are filled, that attack deals +1 damage, and she has 1 extra arcane slot within.
So she could, in theory, play 3 arcane slots and get +3 combat and +1 damage, which is pretty sweet. Oh, hello.
And the second action is going to be playing a ritual. So, and I will be saying this, it's not necessarily thematic, but I've picked up mostly very cheap rituals, arcane slots, just to fill up my arcane slots. I'm not going to pay like 4 star, like shriveling and stuff. It's way too expensive. Yep, that's it.
Well, no,
that's my justification for the Mists of Relay.
Makes sense to me. I mean, look, she's trained as a monk for, I don't know how, like her whole life. It's entirely possible that she's been imbued with some sort of mystical power of, not motion, but like, there might be some sort of mysticism at work here that allows her to more easily kind of fluidly dodge things too. It's not crazy.
Yeah, let's go with that. All right, and my last action, I'll explore for you.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. It is connected.
After any number of clues that come from Riverside Temple, check your chalk. Check your supplies. No investigator has chalk. Shuffle an equal number of cards from the top link. I feel like we might. No, I actually would prefer if we don't discover this one because it has no victory points.
True, but it also has clues. No, you do make a good point.
We have time.
It's true. I will shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck for a successful exploration. Thank you, Lily, for discovering this Riverside Temple. I mean, I feel like we said essentially, or the expedition has said, okay, there's no way that there's any old civilization sort of temples here. And then Lily walks out into the jungle and immediately is like, found it.
Yeah, and I will say that Lily just has like a knack for temples.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I can't deny it. That does make a lot of sense.
I also will point out that we do have a map, so I don't think you should, if you're going to explore, don't need to risk.
Well, I'm wondering. No, I agree, and I'm wondering for that reason whether I should grab the clues here, because then I could map and throw stuff to the. Well, no, It might not
I
be...
don't think you need to, right? Because you can just use map from there.
It is true. Okay. Actually then, in that case, I think that'll work out quite well, because Kate is back at camp. Lily has gone off to explore and has, of course, been drawn immediately to a temple. Kate, however, is not following Lily Chen. She has already begun speaking with her friend on this expedition, Dr. Milan Christopher. Dr. Milan Christopher is an entomologist. He studies insects, which is, of course, why he would be here. Sorry, I have to read Volkgloss here. This mist is from my extensive martial arts training to help dodge enemies. It's just a little foggy out. Extensive martial arts training.
How it goes.
It's perfect. It's perfect. There's chitin on it.
It has 6 legs.
Yeah, it's got. Yeah, it could be insectoid. Anyway, he's a Miskatonic ally. Welcome back, Crosshair. I will fill you in just a moment after I describe this. He gives +1 intellect because he is with. But 2 heads are better than 1. And after you successfully investigate, we can exhaust him to gain a resource. That's my first action. Crosshair, I will just sum up that Lily Chen felt a darkness coming from the jungle, pulled out a big stick, imbued herself with some magical mists, I guess, or perhaps wrapped herself in the mists of the jungle, strode out, and immediately found a temple, which apparently, quote, shouldn't exist. 2 out of 5. Unreal Flower. I love it. Now that's a hot take.
That is the biggest rage bait that I've seen.
That's a rage bait comment if I've ever seen one. Okay.
Put it on Reddit. Put it on Reddit
again. Fast, I'm going to play this Uncanny Specimen. Uncanny Specimen, Myriad Fast, Creature Science. 3 Uncanny Specimens take up an Arcane slot. Reaction. When a bad stuff symbol is revealed during a skill test at your location, I can discard the specimen to cancel it, return it to the bag, and reveal a new token. If that test is successful, draw a card. Kate here essentially is, as I've mentioned, is planning on doing some research with Dr. Milan Christopher into the flora and the fauna of the Mexican jungle, so that she can apply that research to her flux stabilizer. He's already found this horrible-looking creature, basically just at camp. And he was like, I think this is what we should pursue. This creature. Try to find more like this.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
It sounds like a terrible idea, and we love it. Oh, Crosshair, it's sticky. Ew. But I like it. I'm going to then use a map to try to chart out our journey into the jungle. A terrible case of the ideas. I'm going to use my map to chart out a journey into the jungle. Oh ho! Interesting. So, creeping poison
it says surges, right?
Huh?
It still surges, doesn't it?
Yeah, yes. Oh man, that's a good... I have to just double check. Surge, I think, is when you draw it. Draw another card from the encounter deck. Yeah, after drawing and resolving an encounter with Surge, you have to draw another card. So yes, so it would still fire even from here.
I do see a victory point.
I do see a victory, but it's also not connected. So, yeah, which is too bad.
It's connected to where I am, or not even?
It is not. Insanely. Huh.
Wait, so...
it is connected to the canyon, though.
Oh.
I will put the creeping poison on the bottom. I will top the cloud forest, but then I'll put the river canyon on top, because this will allow me to successfully... Surge is. Very good. And then I will explore as well. Let us explore. So we're using the map to sort of map out the waterways here. If we're hoping to find more of these uncanny insect specimens, they're probably going to be in or near water. So I'm going to explore to this river canyon, which moves me. It no longer has clues on it because it has been previously used, but I'll load it up with clues. Yes, Flower, thank you. Oh, good question. Oh, no, I successfully explored. I must shuffle in the top card of the encounter deck. So it does get shuffled in, unfortunately. And now, Kate is here at the River Canyon. The river is deeper than it appears. Ripples along its surface obscure the creatures that lie within. Water cascades into the river from above, causing a strong, steady current. Obviously, I'm pursuing the insects. Lily's pursuing the danger. There's also an action here. Heal a damage from an investigator at the canyon. Then, if you have a canteen, you can heal 2 more.
Woo.
We don't have any canteens. Who would have canteens in the jungle? Insane.
Bring water? Crazy.
Crazy. That is a very unfortunate explorers who didn't make it. I think, Flower, I think it's the same dude who's on improvised weapon. I think it's this guy. I think it's this dude who got absolutely fucked up in the jungle. He's also the art for torches, for what it's worth. This is a zoomed-in version of the torch from improvised weapon are the torches in the game, which is very funny to me personally.
My torch is secondhand. I still pay $3 for that.
Yeah, wait, what the hell? It has an arm attached to it. Why? Okay. Boom.
Yeah, that is his arm.
Kate has ventured off into the jungle with Dr. Milan.
And that's why I paid so much for it.
Because there was an arm on it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Kate has ventured off with Dr. Milan Christopher to investigate the strange insects that reside in the river. Lily has simply walked out into the mists and found herself at a temple. And that is the end of investigation phase. There are no ready enemies, which means we can move straight to upkeep. Not a weakness. This brings us back around to the top of the round. We will do Mythos, and then we will take a short break for me, if not for you, Graspiloot. We go to 1 out of 6 Doom. As I mentioned before, Kate is exploring the canyon. Perhaps there is something dwelling in the water. Lily is at a temple. Let us see.
Time for Ancient Evils.
Fuck. It's possible. It's not. It is possible, but it's not. Revelation. Test agility 3. If you fail, you must either fucking ice Dr. Milan Christopher, deal 5 damage, so he either gets absolutely iced by a snake, or take a direct damage and be poisoned.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you have a 50-50 if you raw dog it.
Do I actually? That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. That is pretty good, isn't it? And I can re-roll the Elder thing with my
You definitely would want to do that
thing, which I would want to do. Do I
It would be fair if you... Oh, you killed Milan.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I'm just wondering if I want to put in on this test. I have no clues, so that doesn't help me, and I don't want to put in that, so... Yeah, I won't be very happy to lose Milan, is the thing, but I think I have no other agility icons I want to commit here. I am 1 up. I would need to commit 2 to be a bunch up. Nope, I'm just going to do it. The snake pops out of the river, and Kate manages to scramble away just in time as it sort of like bites into the earth and then disappears back into the river. -1, I pass the test, I succeed, which was close, but we're not mad at it. Whew. Ooh.
Peril. You must either lose 2 actions, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into exploration deck. Well, I guess I'm not doing a lot next turn.
Sorry, Lily. So what best laid plans of Mice and Men were disrupted when Lily found herself at the or is she just exploring the temple?
I think she just distracted by a temple. You know, I think that's where we're going with this. That she just like found this temple and is like, you know, especially because like, you know, this is supposed to be a long lost civilization, and it's like maybe she is also like, wow, it has surprisingly a lot in common with the temples that she's seen, and like she might be like, especially if it's temples are like evil, so she's looking for signs that people were worshiping that evil god here.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that she's looking around like, okay, what's happening here? Like, what is this civilization up to?
Man, this lady loves her temples.
I mean, she's lived her whole life in one.
It's true. It does make sense to me. Okay, so a snake bite narrowly avoided. Lily finds herself exploring a hidden temple. Look, I can tell the difference between an insect and a snake, all right? And that was a snake. Thanks, Milan. We're back around to the investigation phase. We're going to take a short break because I need to use the washroom. The toilet, as they say in some parts of the world. And we will be back momentarily. Also, go refill your waters and all that stuff. We're off to an auspicious start here in the jungle. Graspiloot, I'll see you back in a moment. Chat, I'll see you back in a second here on Doomed. Hello, and welcome back to Doomed. Not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I like that little intro, honestly. I did basically steal it whole cloth from someone else, but I made some important changes. Today, Kate Winthrop, the scientist, Lily Chen, the martial artist, embark upon an expedition into the Mexican jungle. One of them is searching... Ooh! Ooh! Sorry. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's spooky.
It was. Yeah, it is spooky. I agree. And of course, yes, I am joined today by special guest, Graspiloot.
It's a me.
That's a me, Graspiloot.
It's a me.
It's a me.
Can I do my turn? I don't have a lot to do.
Yeah. Well, right, because of course your best laid plans have gone to shit. Yes.
I mean, I have actually found that I do think this temple is evil.
Oh shit.
Therefore, I need to prepare more. Something I was given, or granted by before I left. It's like if you find yourself in danger, you put this on, and she was actually granted a wooden mask.
Oh.
Which with the countenance of a wolf.
Dope.
The moon's sire, and this is in my opinion the best mask in the game. It gives you it's like basically every mask gives you 2 offerings, and you get to spend those offerings on a skill test, and you get +2 or +2 of two different skills. You have to choose. And in this case, the reason why the Guardian is so good is that it gives you fist and feet, which are very useful skills.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part is that you replenish your offerings with the wolf mask is you replenish your offering doing the thing you want to be doing, which is engaging enemies. So isn't that the mask of that one cult? This is from Hemlock Vale. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if that was on the Night of the Zealot.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
It says one of my 5 level 0 Guardian cards. That's how highly I rate this card.
Yeah, Flower. Yeah, sorry, just to address Flower. There are masked cultists in the Night of the Zealot. I don't remember if they are. I don't believe they are specifically wolf masks. I think they use like antlered things, much more Remedy-verse than anything else. Well, very nice, Lily. So you've donned your wooden mask that you were granted in your training.
Exactly.
I also I will take my turn, I promise. I just really love because there's 4 stats in Arkham, and each kind of class has traditionally a primary stat and then like a secondary, tertiary, and fourth, whatever the word is for that. Sort of the stats are kind of ranked in a way where the various talents that exist across Arkham highlight your primary and your secondary, or your primary and your tertiary, whatever, in ways that I find really fascinating. And then the classes evolve over time as well. So like agility used to be Guardian's dump stat. Sort of a lot of the earlier Guardians had shit agility. Now, with Lily and with certain other Guardians, it's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
Well, Volkloss, the question...
Also, I have to laugh so much about the idea of, like, a character, like, with their fine clothes and then a wooden mask. Like, I mean, just... Am I a cultist, or is it the kids who are wrong?
It's definite. Oh no, it's the kids who are. Yeah. I'm not a cultist. I think. Yeah, Volcalos, I'm concerned that Min is maybe just a cultist, straight up and down, and we should probably look into that. Okay, back at the river.
Yes, you actually get to play it again.
I get to play the game, which I'm
turn.
thrilled about, honestly. Let us try to get some clues, because we need them. It's a 4-shroud location. Together, Kate and Milan are going to investigate this location. I'm going pretty all out on this. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to throw in a perception and a deduction. This puts me up to 8-4. Yep.
That is a 85% chance of succeeding.
Mm-hmm. Except when Arkham doesn't want you to. Essentially, Flower, that was essentially red. It does happen, doesn't it? Despite their best efforts, despite the fact that both of them are trained scientists, they can't seem to find any more specimens here. Yeah, apparently, Crosshair. Man, 6 up would be 10. I would have needed to go 1 more? No, 2 more. Because I was 4 up. Yeah, I don't have 2. I don't even have 2 more.
It's unlucky that this doesn't allow you to. It'll be a lot of symbols.
Well, and now I'm thinking, oh, I'm 1 up, so actually I'm still 50%, right? Although the elder.
You might as well look for.
Oh, because the uncanny specimen would protect me from an elder thing theoretically. Yeah. Hi, Diff. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by Graspiloot. Okay. Hello. Okay, River Canyon. Yeah, we have to continue to investigate here, even though they've kind of put their all and spent their whole morning searching for more specimens. They came up empty. Now I'm going to have to just take it a little more slowly. I really hope not, Flower. Let's go 5-4. That's a regular -3. I'm going to do it once more, Graspiloot, and then we're going to just move out of here, okay? And then I'm going to leave, because this place sucks. One more. 5-4. Fucking hell. All right. Good. A wasted round. Perfect. It doesn't bode well. It doesn't bode well.
It's worse things have happened.
It's true, but I am pretty mad about losing a deduction to that -6. That's pretty heavy. All right. And you're probably not too happy about losing 2 actions either.
I mean, I could take it at the moment. Better now than
later.
Times.
That's true. Okay, so the River Canyon refuses to give up its mysteries. That is true. I remember that, Crosshair. Good lord. Yeah, I just need clues so I can activate my flux stabilizer and start doing better. But there are no ready enemies.
Yeah, you might want to. I'm just thinking, is this some victory? There's a 2 difficulty 2 and victory 3 victory location. We might want to try to find those.
I think I will probably map next.
Or
round
might be a
bit
too hard for you.
Oh, hey, whoa. I mean, it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been with my. I'm so deductive. Okay. You are correct. Let us upkeep, and then we will continue on.
I wish I had mine.
We got a 2 out of 6 doom. Lily continues to explore the temple. Kate continues to hunt fruitlessly for insects that do not want to be found. Let's draw some encounter cards. Overgrowth. Attached to your location. You cannot explore at attached location. You may, however, test Combat 4 to hack through the brush, or Intellect 4 to find another route. If you succeed, discard Overgrowth. I mean, there's plenty of roots here already. So, even though it's well, let's just give up. But then, turning back towards the camp, there seems to be a new growth, almost, all over the path that they took. Well, that's impossible, Kate thinks to herself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is it impossible? Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Take 1 horror and attach resentful wild to the nearest location without a copy of resentful wilds attached. After you successfully explore attached locations, add resentful wilds to the victory display. The nearest location, just what I'm on. Not ideal.
I do like that the art is the temple, though. That makes sense to me.
It is the temple. Like, as longer as she's here, and she's been in there for a long time, like the wilds are creeping up on her.
Ugh.
They don't like her being here because they can sense that she's from a rival religion.
Hello, Honeychew. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. The voice you hear on the other end of the call is guest star Graspiloot.
Hello, I'm a star.
I'm
a star.
I'm a star.
I've made it.
Did you take your horror? Because this has been attached here. I guess I'm exploring from the fucking camp.
I have now taken my horror.
All right. Of course, Flower. Yeah. Well, it looks like it looks like the jungle really doesn't want us to go further. I mean, we do want vengeance eventually, Flower, but maybe not yet.
We do want some. We probably, I think, ideally, would want to end up like 5 or 6 vengeance from this one.
Yeah, but it makes the skulls
rush
eventually. But
there's also going to be a bunch of enemies still coming, so there's no need to rush them.
No, of course. Honeychew, congratulations on coming up to an auspicious birthday. I'm very happy for you, and happy birthday in advance. If we don't see you on Friday. Okay. Well, in that case, I could go first, and I would probably map, move, and explore either from the temple or the camp, depending on what my map reveals.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that actually makes sense. Map it first, right, and then we can see what we need to do.
All right.
Yes, happy early birthday. I know it's a week away, but it's unlikely that those weeks.
It is tragic that Kate is unable to find what she needs here in the canyon for now, but we will use the supplies. Woohoo! All right, there's a snake bite in the exploration deck that's going right on the bottom. And then
a lot of shit.
The rope bridge does connect to the camp, and the cloud forest only connects to the canyon. So I think we put the rope bridge on top, and then I'll go explore from the camp. Just because it's still my turn, you see. So using the map, Kate makes her way back sort of through the camp, and then I will explore and find the... There we go. If that's all right with you.
Yeah, the road bridge should be kind of in the middle. It's connected, or the canyon should be in the middle because it's connected.
Yes, to connected to the outside. Makes sense. I'm shuffling in the top card of the exploration deck. So essentially, Kate and Milan are still looking around for various things to like insects and life to find, but the river canyon wasn't giving up any secrets. So using her map, she's navigated to a bridge which actually stretches over the canyon that they were just in. This is a 2-shroud location with 2 clues, and there's a forced effect here. When you attempt to explore at the bridge, you must test agility 2. If you fail, you fall through the rope bridge, you take 2 damage, you lose your actions, you land in the canyon. Oh, snakes on this plane of existence. Very good, Flower. That's my whole turn. I spent a turn exploring, but at least I can maybe get clues here.
All right, I'm going to spend my $1 that I have on a Arcane Initiate. I think I'm just hopefully going to keep in the game, because I think I want to get a lot of stuff from her.
Very brave, Flower. But we're a bit silly, honestly. We're a bit of a silly group.
So finally after being in the temple for so long, obviously she didn't come here alone, so there've been some initiates,
of the monastery.
The monastery initiates who have come with her, and one of them was looking for her and said, "I brought your spell book apparently."
Oh. Good. Okay, so she did. Okay, good. They did bring your spell book. That's good.
It's a very important one as well.
Very good.
I think. So that's my first action. I need 1 money.
Is it money time? Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I'll draw a card.
Ooh, at the end of the turn.
It's a bit risky.
That's okay. We're okay.
We are okay. Yes, this is actually very good.
Okay, so the wilds are resentful here, but at least she has company now. She seems to be sort of gearing up for some fight. And on a personal note, I hope I love the Arcane Initiate. I'm sure she's a lovely person, but we're gonna have to push her off this plane of existence to save the Doom at some point. But we'll get there when we get there.
I would rather have her tank a snakebite than the Doom, I think.
Ooh, and there's a snakebite in the exploration deck.
Oh, yes. Actually.
Which we know, right?
That's
For
fine.
sure.
Yeah.
So in theory,
we need to get some of these things out of the exploration deck at some point.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Let's not forget how exploration works. The expedition camp is fully explored, as it were. So you can explore from the camp, but it won't do anything because there's no successful locations that you could do. The canyon cannot be explored from until the overgrowth is chopped through. The temple cannot be explored from, it will add vengeance, which is maybe not the worst. And the rope bridge can be explored from, but you also have to test, and you fall through the bridge if not. So there is that.
So it might have been worth it if we hadn't explored the canyon already.
Yeah, it's true, to find it for free, Ugh.
Exploring the canyon, but guarantee hitting an encounter. That's actually, I don't hate that.
Oh, right, that was my whole turn, and that was your whole turn, so that is the round. Again, there are still no ready enemies here, no snakes, no nothing, so we can move straight to upkeep. Also no clues, which is a little concerning, but that's on Kate. Kate's gonna get some clues. I'm gonna do it, I promise. I tried, I was trying to be deductive, remember?
I tried to forget.
We go back to Mythos, where we place another Doom on the agenda, which brings our total to 4 out of 6 Doom, including 1 that the Arcane Initiate brought with her. Standing at the edge of a very wobbly-looking bridge. I am not familiar with it, Crosshair, but I'll have to take a look, because it sounds dope as hell. Let us see what we find here.
Yeah.
The rope bridge...
Started.
The rope bridge has a certain amount of... It's just rope and planks of wood. But when was it constructed? By whom? And why? What lies on the other side of the canyon? A cold sweat washes over Kate as she realizes something is moving against her. That's just straight up a Doom on the agenda. We don't advance, because we're not at 6 yet. I cannot cancel this, so I will not.
Put Voice of the Jungle into playing a threat area. At the end of your turn, if you did not successfully explore this, then take 1 horror. Test 3 faces. If you succeed, discard Voice of the Jungle. Well, I guess we're doing what we plan to do, which is we successfully explore. That means I have to actually find something.
Yes. That's true.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, successfully explore. That's a good point. Although I will say the horror isn't direct, so it's not like, I'm not suggesting anything, Flower. I'm suggesting that Kate Winthrop is a scientist and uses the scientific method. We're going to have to find out, is what I'm saying.
Gonna have to fuck around and find out.
If you would like, I could go first and map, or if you wanted to go first, you could just jam some explorers and see what happens. I don't know what's best for you.
You probably want to try it. You get some clues, focus on some clues. I think you can go first.
You get some fucking clues. Yeah, no, I will. I would love to play this. I'm wondering if I should be playing cards here. Yeah, I should be playing cards. All right. Part of the reason I think that there was this sense of doom. I agree, Flower. Part of the reason there was this sense of doom here at the rope bridge, as Kate and Milan kind of cross it, on the other side, they find pretty much what they were looking for. They find a thing. It's sort of half plant, half fungus, half animal. It is something completely unclassified that they've never seen before. This, they're going to call it a myconid for now. It seems to consume and metabolize and grow very fast. Kate thinks to herself, obviously, well, that was a fucking stroke of luck. This is exactly what I need to research to learn about metabolism. A very good crosshair. And then I will take an uncanny growth to hand. Sorry, I should say what this does too. Ravenous Myconid is a limit 1 per deck creature. You can add Uncanny Growth to your hand, which allows you to investigate and grow the Myconid. If the Myconid has 3 or more growth on it, I get money, and then I classify a new species, which is good. So I will take the growth to hand, and then with my last action, I will investigate using Uncanny Growth. Investigate! After this test resolves, place a resource on the Myconid as growth for each point you succeed by. I will investigate here. I am at 5 to 2. I'm going for a clue here.
78% chance.
We love a 78% chance. If you fail, return Uncanny Growth to your hand. Milan and Kate have found this strange beast, but obviously it's completely unclassifiable. What is it even? It seems to have needle-like protrusions that function as a mouth or teeth. Yeah, it's absolutely wild. Hey, I'm doing my job, buddy.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it. It's all you. Oh my god, this guy.
Alright, I'm gonna Arcane Initiate first. And then I'm gonna spend
Hanukkah
one
Solitus.
first action to play Scrying.
Hey.
And I'm gonna immediately use that on the encounter deck.
Lovely. Scrying is a spell here that allows you to, peer into the future, right? Something that obviously Lily's heightened senses allow her to do. Look at the top 3 card of any deck, so the encounter deck or the investigator deck. Return them to the top in any order.
Okay, so I have to pick 2 of these that you're gonna draw.
Yes. In theory, I will draw first, and then you will draw second, and then I will draw third. If you then scry next turn, although who knows, right? But if you do, then in theory, you could then put a different one on top for me, but we'll see. You may need the charges for other things. I'll give you something to scry about. Unbelievable. Oh. Man.
Yeah.
Kate Winthrop, I just need some clues, and then I get my flux stabilizer online, and then I am rolling. Roland.
We'll see.
We will see. Honestly, this might just be how it goes. Oh, God. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you.
I think I will. Should I just explore?
Yeah, if you don't successfully explore, you'll take a horror. If you successfully explore, you will get the vengeance and move and stuff. I wish, Flower. Wait. Oh.
Test 3 feet. If you succeed, if you fail, you must choose 1, kill ally. I have 3 feet myself. I am okay to kill off the
initiate.
Only problem obviously is going to be the.
Or you could use the
elder thing.
The mask doesn't help you with the elder thing.
Yeah, the elder thing is the only thing I really. I mean, I still use the mask because why not?
Oh, great.
Fine.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Well, I didn't successfully explore, so I'm gonna have to give a horror to my initiates.
I feel like the longer Lily spends in this temple, the more the wilds are trying to push her out, right? The more that they're trying to be don't explore, don't be here. And then the snake jumps out and tries to bite the arcane initiate. She's fine.
It's all good.
It's all good.
So that is my whole turn.
Okay. There are still no ready enemies, which means we can move into upkeep. That might be nice.
I'll tell you that. Right?
I'll do this when I have money to do this. Okay. However, this does bring us to 5 out of 6.
Now I don't have to kill off the initiative anymore. That's also nice.
Yeah, actually, that's true, because now you can just keep her forever. So we move to 5 out of 6 Doom. We remove all Doom from play. should be good. Yeah, oh my god. Flower, it's getting wild. Okay, what do we got?
After hours of exploration, futile attempts, futile
attempts indeed, yeah.
To map out the world, you're convinced something is watching your progress, stalking your every move. The shapes of large serpentine creatures slither in the brush all around you. You try to back away, but the creatures have you completely surrounded, hissing at you from all sides. Suddenly, several shapes emerge from the bush. Human-sized creatures with the knives of serpents and arms wielding spears and jagged knives. The creatures are savage, attacking you fiercely. Somehow you manage to flee to safety, though the sensation that you're being watched remains. Although you survive the encounter, you're confronted with a stark reality. This place is home to creatures beyond your understanding. Yeah, so we have to shuffle the encounter spell and the set-aside agent of being into the encounter spell. Each investigator tests 3 phases. And if you fails, you either poison or take a damage. Or if you are already poisoned, probably enough.
These were face down and not face up, so they didn't shuffle in well, but there we go.
Right.
I do feel like Lily and Kate aren't together right now, but they are simultaneously attacked by these snake-human hybrid creatures. Kate believes it's because she and Milan are looking into this myconid. Lily presumably believes it's because she's been exploring this temple that wants her to leave, right? Like, I
yeah, exactly. She's still there.
But who is right and who is wrong? So we must test, as you said, willpower 3. I am going to. I will go first if you don't mind. I have 2 willpower. I control 3 or more science assets, so this has 3 wild icons, which puts me up to 5. And then I will also commit analysis to go to 6. It's not ideal. That is Kate in the art, and someone behind her about to kill her? I don't know. 6...
Lily, if you don't start finding clues.
It's true. No, Lily, please. Okay,
perfect.
I was 3 up. Okay, perfect. So, thankfully, Kate manages to avoid getting slashed by too many knives.
I'll commit a guts to also be 3 up.
Okay. Oh!
Not very useful for me right now, sadly.
But you get to draw the card as well from Guts, and you survive the poisoning.
Well done.
Okay.
Alright, and that means we go to Act Agenda 2A, which is the last agenda, so we only have 9 turns left.
Oh my god, okay.
What was once excitement has turned to dread. This place far deadlier than you could have imagined. It is as though the jungle itself wants you out. It's still the same exploration. We really need to start finding some clues.
I agree. I sure wish I hadn't drawn all those -6s. Not much I can do about that. Is there anything I can do for myself? Oh, sorry, we need to draw encounter cards, of course, because we advanced the agenda. So, having successfully fended off the attack from these horrible beasts and made her way back across the bridge, Kate is confronted by another snake bite. Alright, sounds good, Crosshair. I have to test Agility 3. I have nothing to commit, so I must just take the test. Okay. They are good at surviving snake bites, these two. Not so good at finding things. That's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a resource and take a horror to actually say no thank you.
Oh! So the creatures from the temple are obviously like, these are the cultists that we kind of thought about earlier, but it would appear that Lily is just like, nope, can't do it. Thank you for that.
She has actually a spell against that, so.
She can repel the doom that is incoming. That's pretty sweet.
There's a spell for that.
There's a spell for that. Well, I feel like I just need to... Yeah, I just need to investigate and get clues, right? I'm 3. That's really all I got. I'm 3 up. I think we just test it. I have my myconid, but I'd love to test this somewhere where I know I'm going to do really well, so I'm going to hold on to this for now. I'm just going to test 5 to 2, sorry. That's a clue, thankfully, and a...
Oh, you would have had your whole myconid.
Well, yeah. Well, shit. I guess I could go now, but... Do I want to do this instead?
Remember now you can go +2, right? If you
yeah. with the...
Wait, do you have your flux stabilizer?
No, so I must put it online, though. So I will free trigger move a clue to the flux stabilizer to activate it. Essentially, Kate is here trying to she's trying to find another path through the jungle now that they've found the thing that she knows she needs to study. I've placed a clue on the flux stabilizer. I will shuffle a copy of Etheric Current into my deck. They are both events. One fights, one evades. Both could use intellect. And they have an additional effect. I will shuffle the fight one into my deck. I will flip Flux Stabilizer. And then I will investigate again. I have other tools to play and stuff, but I'm like, man, I need to just play cards. I need to just do things. I can't just play cards, you know? So, let us investigate 5 to 2. Do I want to use Uncanny Growth? I don't want to spend the actions getting it back.
Yeah.
So I want to do it when I know I have a better chance. 5 to 2. Okay.
Wow, you've drawn so many.
Incredible. There's only one of them in the bag. 5 to 2 last time. That's
what?
insane. That's insane. You all saw that I did that twice in a row, right? Correct, Flower of August. That was updated when Kate came out, because otherwise it would be pretty bad.
Wow, you've drawn so many minuses.
I don't know what to say. I have no...
It's quite unlucky.
It is.
I'll tell it.
Yeah. Very specifically, I have a card that if I had played it, it says if you fail by exactly 2, discard this card. So I'm glad I didn't play that as well. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm just doing my best here. Lily?
All right. Well, Well, firstly, I'll Arcane Initiate.
She has survived. Fucking hell.
My weakness was at the top.
Ooh. Throw that back in there.
I'm going to use my second action. This is not actually, it's a fast card.
Yep.
I'm going to commit my Spectral Shield to my face.
To my face. All right. Tell me about this Spectral Shield. What is this?
So, play only during your turn. Attach to a player card with health and or sanity at your location, which is my player card here. When attached card takes 1 or more damage or horror, cancel 1 of that damage or horror. The owner of Spectral Shield must remove 1 charge from asset they control. If they cannot, discard Spectral Shield. This is a new card from the Doomed, the Drowned City expansion. And it's like just another, she's casting another spell to protect herself with all the shit going on.
To note, taking damage or horror means that even if you assign it elsewhere, you're still considered to have taken it. So, in theory, something like Voice of the Jungle will fire every turn.
Well, in this case, it's attached card, right?
No, but like you are considered to have taken it even before you've assigned it, if that makes sense.
Oh, like that. Okay, gotcha.
But I think you're probably going to try not to take horror from Voice of the Jungle every turn. I imagine.
I don't want. I'd rather take that horror than take an accidental elbow sign. I'm gonna use my second action to scry. This time, I don't think there's like more chances that it reshuffles the deck, right?
I don't believe so. Oh yeah, right. Of course, I forgot.
I need to deal with this one.
Really peering into the future here.
She is she's looking at the future, and then with my last action, yay! Am I gonna try to roll for a clue?
Wow.
Is that where we're at?
Maybe. It would
2 to 1.
I mean, it's not ideal because there's that.
Oh, it adds.
Thing, right?
That's a really bad.
And then it adds. Yeah, it adds as well. But I also I desperately wish I could say I knew what the hell was going on with me over here. So I don't know what to tell you.
It's pretty unlucky.
It's pretty wild, yeah.
It's like a two shard location slot. Like
I know. It's absolutely insane. Because I could commit like an intellect icon here, an intellect icon there, but like Yeah, -6 means I would have to really... Anyway, push myself.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, get rid of everything you have.
Mm-hmm. So, you fast,
Thinking...
scried. Did you do anything else?
Wait,
No.
Fast?
No, the spectral shield was fast, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so this is my first action, right?
You scried for your first action. Oh, thank you, Flower. Flower is now contractually obligated to say how good I am at Arkham, which, you know, I should try drawing better tokens.
Yeah, good point. I haven't really drawn. Do I draw a card? I think I have to. That is still my weakness. I shuffle it and still get
Wild.
top.
Yeah, that'll do
Miss two, but this splint is broken, so I take damage and a heart. That would cancel one of those, and then the other one would be at 3, so I can't flip it next turn for free. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, like the bird. How can I save them if I can't even save myself?
God damn. She's trying to protect everybody here, or her initiate, I guess.
So I'm gonna remove 1 charge from this in order to cancel out the horror and still take the damage.
Okay. Right.
And my last action, I'm gonna flip it over anyway
Oh!
to heal 3 damage and take a harm.
Yeah. Although you then cancel 1 of that horror, right? Because of the forced effect here.
Oh,
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like that's interesting because I feel like then it would still be considered to be paid because you tried and the cards forced you to not.
Yes. Okay. So that works for me.
Okay.
I'm pretty healthy. I think it's like very easy for later stages to get like really overwhelmed by enemies. I think it's better for me to get rid of these now.
And then Voice of the Jungle at the end of your turn. This is where it starts to like really heat up, you know. Crosshair, welcome back.
That's fine. I mean, like, imagine how much. Like, even if I discard it after, you cannot. So, yeah, okay. So if I don't spend scry next turn, so then I would have 1 more turn. Otherwise, I'll just get rid of it. But that's fine. I think in that case, it would have done a lot of work.
Yeah, you've done 2. It's got 2 charges left. Plus, it will still cancel 1 after that as well. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, there are no ready enemies. Lily is successfully repelling the evil forces that are trying to emerge from the temple. Kate is desperately trying to interpret what this Myconid is and what it does as she activates her flux stabilizer. And we can go to upkeep.
I guess, please stop rolling -6. I know it's not your fault, but like, it's so unlucky.
I'm trying.
So unlucky.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying.
Now that's what we call foreshadowing. We go to 1 out of 9 Doom. At the rope bridge,
yes. I have any way down.
I'm trying to think if I have I have other ways of getting clues, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Each investigator who is poisoned takes a damage. Black veins may crawl underneath her skin, pulsating with every heartbeat. It would not be long. It has surge, and neither of us are poisoned, so this surges into an Etzli Guardian. An Etzli Guardian, who is, I guess, a guardian of the, of Etzli, of the city, I guess, of Etzli. It spawns at any empty location, ancient if able. There are no empty ancient locations, but I guess I'll put it at the canyon as opposed to the camp. Alert, aloof, 4/2/2. It has a forced effect. When enemies attack, if it is ready and unengaged, it fires an arrow at investigators in each connecting location.
Yes.
Okay.
My card is going to be a review.
Woo!
I knew all that. So, it's like a humanoid monster that's like a snake, as well as serpent and creature with scaled arms bearing primitive armor and weaponry. And that's me.
Yep. A horrible snake creature, I guess, emerges from the temple. I feel like this temple is just spitting out evil after evil after evil to try to drive you away.
It's still happening. I'm still here.
I'm still here, buddy.
It's okay. You can go first.
I can go first, and
Or do you?
Hmm?
Yeah, no, you can. I'm just looking if you need me to do anything. No, I think I'm fine.
No, I think my plan is get this clue, explore. Or sorry, get this clue, map, explore, and then keep getting clues. Fucking hell.
Do we have almost? I'm like, do we have time to map almost without?
Yeah, maybe I just go for. Have we seen? There was
Is
a
the
creeping...
one that has a surge?
Yeah, it's creeping poison. You're right. So that's. And then how many places are connected here? Maybe just the one. Technically 2, but I don't know if the other one's in there yet. Just the cloud heart. Okay. Anyway, fuck it. I gotta. You're right. We gotta go for it. I'm going to try to uncannily grow the creature, and I will toss in this hypothesis. The hypothesis is that the Myconid is trying to consume things in order to grow quickly. So I'm at 6-2.
Okay, and then you immediately complete your growth.
Incredible. Okay, so I place 4 growth on the...
Kate has classified a new species.
I have to actually take the action to do it first, which I'm not sure I'm going to do right now. I mean, I do have to at some point. Sorry, so I get a clue and I get a buck. Do I do this? Yes, I think you're... Yeah, okay, so I will take the growth. Yeah, I may as well classify a new species. So Kate has classified a new species. The hypothesis is correct. This is actually, even though it sort of looks fungal and plant-like, I know, flower. No, that's not what it says. Come on, it attacks. No, my Myconid. But at least Milan and Kate together have classified this thing as part of the animal kingdom. It's a parasite. So that was my second action, and my third action will be to explore from here. Probably get shot by this guardian, probably, but we'll see. I'm going to do it. I'm going to explore. When you attempt to explore, test agility 2. I will move a clue onto the Myconid, because hopefully the Myconid will help me get out of here properly. So I have to test agility 2. I'm at 6 because I moved a clue onto the Myconid. Success. I don't fall to my death in the canyon. And then I will explore, which is insane, nice. By the way, because I may still fail this. Not connected. Blue triangle is not connected here. Connected.
Sadly, that is still connected to it.
I'll put it down here for funsies. And then I will shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck, and I will move down to the Cloud Forest, which should have 4 clues on it. For some reason, it does not. I mean, I know why, but... Yeah, it's from the flatworm family, exactly. Some sort of horrible fungal animal plant hybrid. This is the Cloud Forest that they've made their way to, where they hope to learn more about this Myconid and learn more about its species. 3 Shroud, 4 clues, victory 1. When an enemy at Cloud Forest would be dealt any amount of damage, check your supplies. If no investigator here has torches, cancel that damage.
Sheesh. Hindsight, I think you should have maybe put that in the campfire, the expedition captain guardian.
Should have. Hindsight 2020. I kind of... I didn't... I mean, I figured if you didn't draw an enemy, you would probably walk over there and just smack his butt, but you did, unfortunately.
I actually knew what I could draw, so maybe I should have said, also...
Oh, God, of course you did. Yeah, you're right. Whoops.
I think I'll just attack the wolf mask with my dragon pole. Bonk. Using my wolf mask on it. So then that means... Wait, it's currently... Or it's... plus 2 from this. So 6, 8 to 2.
Mm-hmm. And it does. 2 2
2
damage.
damage. I'll do it again.
That wolf mask seems to be very effective.
The other one, it was connected to here. I'm kind of tempted to explore, but I need to deal with that guy.
In theory, there are no other locations in the exploration deck, so you have a 1 in 4 chance of hitting it. That doesn't mean you won't.
Instead, I'll move.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, by the way, that means it doesn't hit me, does it?
Correct.
Because I'm not in a connection location.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
It only shoots down or up, I guess, from the canyon into the forest. But Kate's fine. She's not dead, right? She's fine.
She's fine. At the end of the turn, I take another horror. I have to spend another token on the Mists of Relay to prevent that. It's fine. I don't know. I've much rather do this than because I was never planning to use those tokens anyway. I literally got that card to have this many tokens on it.
No, it makes sense. Will this round you will not have taken? Hang on, took. Now I need to look at the thing again. Does take damage?
Arkham Horror if
does cancel? It cancel theoretically means it didn't happen. No, yeah, Flower. I'm looking at the discipline here. It's after the round ends if you took no damage or horror. If it was cancelled, does it still count as taken? I think we were saying before, cancel kind of means treat it as if it didn't happen. Tomes are the only reliable weapon. Very good. Oh my gosh. This should be like, it's a complicated game to be sure, but like, this should be a relatively simple question, right?
Even people suggest that if you can mitigate it, then you would be able to flip it. I've even seen mixed things on that. I think, like, I haven't taken any damage, right?
Yeah. No, you're
so
right.
If the damage is gone, it still counts, but cancelled, it doesn't.
Yeah, canceled makes sense. Like, canceled makes sense to me from the perspective of it's as if it never happened in the first place. All right, cool. Well, that's good.
So
you will get that
flip
back.
It back.
First, I have to get shot by an arrow.
Sorry, I'll deal with it soon.
Oh. It's fine. I deserve getting shot a little bit for those -6s.
Hurry up!
Gate! Oh, speaking of hurrying up, the Cloud Forest is a dark and lonely place. Kate and Dr. Milan have been sort of exploring the jungle tirelessly. Yeah, they're technically searching for like the Etzli ruins or whatever, but really they're on a different track. They're looking for more of this Myconid. And then in upkeep, I drew Your Worst Nightmare. This is this is an enemy that is her own guilt. Somewhere out beyond the trees, she can hear laughter that sounds very much like Dr. Young. I cannot attack, damage, or defeat my worst nightmare, but I can try to evade it.
Okay. That's bad. I need to. I think I need to accept that I cannot kill this guy. Because you need to learn them. So I need to kill that for you, basically.
I also need more. I should have maybe taken fingerprint kit or something. I'm realizing now. Oh well. 2 doom out of 9 as we draw an encounter card. The Cloud Forest is indeed a very scary place. Slithering from the direction of the laughter of Dr. Young is a massive 14-foot boa constrictor. Oh, is right. Here we go. It's coming. Oh God. Now we're in some trouble.
I'm thinking I have a way to. Okay, I know what I can do.
Wolf Mass charge.
Okay.
As well.
So I got a Wolf Mass charge.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, Crosshair. This all makes sense to me.
I need to start. Right?
Okay.
I think that's. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm gonna spend $2. Oh, I forgot to. I think I forgot the last turn as well to draw a spell.
It depends on whether you want to draw, considering all the cards in your hand, but I guess you're going to probably use some.
I will also consider the same. So I'm spending $2 to, which I already spent, to play a Spectral Razor. So yeah, she has like more magic tricks up her sleeves. She has like the staff in one hand. I think like almost like the razor, like almost like the magic like makes the staff like have like an edge to it. And like just like go psycho mode.
Go psycho mode.
And we're already 8-2. So that's just like that. All right. Okay. He's dead.
It does 3 damage, so it's immediately iced, which is very cool.
I move with my second action. Sadly, I don't have the money to play another one. So I will just engage.
Oh god, yeah, this is really annoying, isn't it? Ooh. They're not even like 2 health enemies, you can't even just poke one.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
It's like I don't want to take the boa because it's also cards cannot raid. I think because otherwise these both have 2
agility,
right?
yeah, so, or evasion, I should say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take this one off here.
Okay, thank you very much. Lily can't
necessarily... My job starts, and now all of a sudden is like everything at the same time.
I mean, ideally, I would have, gotten us 8 clues by now, and then we'd be like well ahead of the game. But turns out being, anyway, being 1 up on a 4 test is not good enough. But let's try to evade, shall we? I am 2 up at the moment, which means I need to. I don't disagree, Crosshair, but like, I'd rather it be clearer too, Okay.
I can add 1 feat to you.
That would be very nice, so I don't have to burn a big boost. That would be really
cool.
I'll
add a wolf mask committed to you.
Thank you. So I'm at 5-2, evading this boa constrictor. -1. -1, right? Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
In before this is another mass hallucination.
No. I mean, we're surviving.
I like it.
We need to get some victory points, and we're fine.
You're not wrong. Yeah. So I guess
you just start cluing.
I know, because like I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm telling you. I'm staring at a chemistry set in my hand, which says if you succeed by exactly 4, discover an additional clue at your location. But like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. How am I supposed to succeed by 4 when I can't get clues in the first place? So sad. Have you played Uno? All right, I'm just getting clues. I am 2 up. Good stuff.
Okay.
We get a clue. I will then turn that clue, hopefully, into another clue by moving this onto a science or tool asset. I only have the 1, actually.
You have to. That's not an asset. No.
It is.
It is.
But it has a clue on it. No, I know, but I would have to...
doesn't have a clue on it? Oh, with no
Correct,
clues.
yeah. So I would have to put it on the specimen, which then if I use means I drop the clue back on my location. I could play another asset, but then... But
to be fair, that's okay now at the moment, right? Because if you go, you wouldn't use it anyway.
Yes. Wait, what?
Because you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to cancel L. The L thing wouldn't cause you to fail the thing, so you wouldn't be using it on this test.
That is true. So then let's do it. You're absolutely correct. So I will move the clue onto the specimen as Kate manages to get away from the boa. She's like desperately trying to find their way out of the jungle as well. This takes me up to 7-3. That is pretty lucky.
You need
exactly 4 up. Okay, cool. So we get another clue. Here we go. It's slowly happening. Now I need an elder sign to put things back, but
you need a chemistry set too.
Yeah. Or another.
I mean, I don't hate like playing chemistry set for one.
Now I need it so that I have a spot for a clue. Okay.
I think that's worth using 1 action on.
Oh, okay, enemy phase, because I feel like there's a whole bunch of damage and stuff incoming.
Yes, I get 2 horror. I have to cancel that horror with this, and then end up taking 1 horror, and I take 1 damage from the thing.
Which will burn the shield, probably, right? I take a damage as well.
Oh,
from the Etzli guy.
Yes, that will. It will. Oh no, it will cancel the damage, but it will burn the shield.
Hey.
I mean, well, it was definitely worth it if you look at this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a lot of use out of that spectral shield. I gotta say, it's a lot of soaked.
It's a very good card.
I think so. In upkeep, the enemies will ready. So that's the boa constrictor and the worst nightmare. Are you taking the? No, thanks, buddy. I mean, I know
it's
you.
my job.
Well,
I need you to.
Okay. A thing. Something useful, maybe.
Card.
I now have a lot of money and nothing to spend it on. We go to 3 out of 9 Doom here in the Cloud Forest. Oh, I should mention, Lily has torches, so we can light up the Cloud Forest enough to scare off or defeat enemies, which is nice.
Yes. All right. Draw a card.
Yeah, here we go. Overgrowth attached to your location. We cannot explore here, which is starting to get a little tricky to explore from anywhere, but we might have to deal with that at some point. Why is there no hypothetical needle?
Take 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each asset you control. Each other investigate an ancient location must also resolve that effect.
We are not at an ancient location, so that's something.
You're caught in a volley of obsidian-tripped arrows fired by unseen assailants. A dire warning to leave this place at once.
Get down! Pew, 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 pew!
I'm gonna take these myself.
Okay.
I'm still pretty healthy.
Eventually the initiate will be worth getting eaten, but, like, I guess you're still drawing spells and stuff, so that's okay.
I'd rather want to kill her on a 1/1 hit.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Because I'm healthy enough to not have to worry about that. I'm not in imminent danger. Should I guess I can start?
Yeah.
Just getting rid of the things.
Really
I'm gonna spend another $2.
Really does, Flower.
To do another
Oh!
Spectral Razor. Again. I'm Ada.
You are attacking the worst nightmare.
Sorry, the worst nightmare.
My worst nightmare. Sorry, I'll just take that back. Thank you. I guess Lily here is sort of charging out into the fog and the mist to dispel what? Is it a ghost? I don't even know. It's like a memory? I'm not even sure.
Originally, like Kate was thought it was like a ghost and stuff, but like, you know, then all of a sudden, like, Lily seems to be able to see it as well.
Ah.
And actually, apparently, like, tries it, but probably, like, I think, like, normally maybe it would be like, oh, you can't, like, smack it, but because she's like a magic weapon, just like slice it through it. And,
driving it away. I love that.
Drove it away. All right. Well, now it's Wolf Massacre.
Now it's Boa Constrictor drive-off time. Let's go.
So I'd be at
Mutfee's Razor.
8 to 4. I'm committing.
That's with the 2 from Dragon Pole and the 2 from Wolf Mask. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
And then I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna be 6 up for both. I really don't want this thing to hit me. Actually, I need to keep it for later as well. Okay, if I get hit once, it's okay. Luckily, I did.
Yeah. Well,
not spend anything.
Not ideal.
I'm gonna try again.
It doesn't have retaliate, thankfully.
It's fine to hit one. Then I'll kill off the arcane initiate. I'll use it one last time. For good old time. For
old time's sake. Lily here trying to beat 14 feet of snake with her sharpened pole, so to speak. Yikes. And it, you know, it's a beefy boy. Meanwhile,
it's working slowly.
Meanwhile, our best friend Kate Winthrop here, I'm going to take a play action to play a chemistry set. I'm going to use that chemistry set to investigate my location. I'm going to move a clue onto it. So, I have 5 intellect, 7 with the boost from chemistry set. So I'm at 7 to 3.
Okay, I'll spend a book for you.
Whoa! Thanks, man. So 8 to
Alright.
3.
That's
Minus
4 up.
1.
That's 4 up.
Perfect. Somehow, exactly 4. Discover an additional clue at your location. Okay. This is quite something. It's 2 clues.
Hey, you're gonna be upset with me asking, do we just at the end of the round? Because I think, can we really afford to lose another round?
I really don't think so, but I also don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You would want to get rid of
Well,
your clues.
yeah. Folks are.
At least you can get rid of it from Uncanny Specimen. That would be nice.
That's true. I'm just wondering. I have 1 action left, so I could use it to try to clear the overgrowth. Like I have. Oh, I
or
can't.
You can move to the Esley Guardian.
Oh, that's true. So I don't get shot.
Or from there.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's starting to add up.
Yeah, because there is a location connected to the canyon.
Yeah, that's the one, the Winthrop one location that we haven't drawn yet.
Uh-huh. I think that's a good shout. I will move. Oh, there's an overgrowth here too. Ugh. But you're right. Like at least to avoid the damage, I will move back to the canyon. So this is Kate Winthrop trying, obviously, to find a way out of the cloud forest, find a way back to the camp, with her prize, the Myconid. Oh God, I like it, Crosshair. What are you guys on about in chat here? Everyone's yelling about.
I'm like, what is happening?
They're shouting about different, well, not spoonerisms, but mixing and matching things. Occam's law. I like it. Okay, that is me, which means it is enemy phase and then upkeep phase.
Okay, so the Arcane Initiate finally gets it, and I take 1 more damage.
Ouch. And we will upkeep first. Okay, this is good. Oh, well, this doesn't really help me right now, but that's okay. It is now the end of the round. The question is, do we want to move on? If I take another round, I could grab a couple clues from the temple pretty easily, or maybe even from the canyon. And then we'd have some extras floating around.
I mean, the problem is we have to wait another whole round to move on.
Correct. The other thing to consider, I guess, is that if we do move on, you have a constrictor, and I will have a scary lady with me.
Oh yeah, that's. Wait, where does it spawn? Do you remember?
Just make shit up. I think it is at the location of the lead investigator, from what I recall.
Okay, fine. Then let's wait for one. Let's get you at least 1 more clue, so you don't lose everything.
I would be thrilled to do that. Thank you. Okay, so we go to 4 out of 9 Doom. It's definitely going to be tight. I'll tell you that for free. Lily. Kate is trying to make her way back to the camp when she locks eyes with a man in the jungle. The man who's been firing arrows. I will draw a Curse of Yig. Put it into play in your threat area. You get -1 combat, -1 health, gain the serpent trait. I can test agility 2 to get rid of it. Willpower. I don't much care. Health, -health is not good because now I only have 3 health left, but it's not the worst. The man in the jungle locks eyes with Kate, and she can feel her skin begin to crawl. Crosshair here making good use of Drew Crew. I like it.
I think I need to put. I can't afford to lose 2 actions. I need to put the top card of the encounter deck in.
The map's looking pretty good too. Sorry, best laid
I think
plans.
you have to do that.
yeah, no, of course.
I guess I can start.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Good to know, Flower. Good to know.
It's 6 to 4. That's not enough, obviously.
No, exactly.
So I am going to.
There's no way, Crosser.
Going to add Prepared for the Worst.
Okay.
And Enchanted Blade to be 4 up.
4 up, okay.
That's not great.
That's not great either. I'll just keep a running tally of that. Oh, we did get an Elder Sign too.
Yes. I'll use 1 more Dragon Ball to commit to be 3 up.
Oh, there we go.
Dead at least.
I will put it in the vengeance display, which gives us 2 vengeance. Having killed this snake, which is sort of the king of this part of the jungle, Lily has angered the father of snakes. The skulls are now -3, for what it's worth.
Yes. Yeah. So it'd have to be 3 up and everything anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, who is the mother of snakes? Great question.
Lilith.
Let's see.
All right.
I would love to get clues. I could get clues more easily from the temple, but I should probably try to get them here. I am 1 up right now.
Do you want to not try to get explore and to find the clue at the new victory point location?
I can't because of overgrowth. That would be nice though, yeah. So in fact, actually, I'll try to clear overgrowth, explore, and then try to get clues there, I guess.
It's 5 to 4. I can't really
have a boost. Yeah.
I can add 1 book to you.
Okay, that would be cool. Thank you. And I will add another book to me.
Trying.
Thank you. I am attempting to clear the overgrowth off of this location here, or to find another route through. Kate has a sense that there might be something out further in the jungle. Nice. I want to read what people are talking about in chat, but I gotta get through this as well. Okay. Second action will be to explore. Uh-oh.
But do you map first, I guess?
Well, but if I map first, then I explore, I won't get a clue. I'm just realizing.
Okay, well, otherwise it's 1 in 5.
No, I know. So I guess I shouldn't have done that at all, right? Like I'm realizing.
At least now we're in a location that we can at least go there. Yeah.
Sorry, go there. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So I have to try for a clue here, I think. Oof. It's not great. Really not great, actually. I have a big boost, but I feel like I might want to save it. I mean, also, but what am I saving it for, right? God. What else am I doing here? I could move and get a clue from the temple. Then what's the point? That would be 1.
Yeah, then we'll move it on and then we'll still spawn it here.
I'll still have... Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay, I gotta get a clue right here. I'm gonna survey the area, as you do.
Ooh.
Which gives me +4 on this test. It gains books equal to my agility. So I'm at 9 to 4. This is still a success. I will get a clue. I will get a resource. And then I have nothing to put these clues on, so I could try again, but of course... I should have chemistry.
I think you have it now. You have it now, right? Oh, yeah, but why wouldn't you chemistry that? You would always chemistry test.
I should have done that first, yeah, but I forgot, is what I mean.
Oh, I think you have your 1 clue now. That's what you cared about, right? So.
Yeah, but what am I doing with my time now? What do I do?
Or is it going to shuffle in those?
Ooh, yes, it will, probably. Yes.
So mapping is no point.
Yeah, correct. So I will... draw? What's my other thing? A massive hit of horror. I think I draw a card. I know it's crazy. Last action. We're good. Phew.
Alright.
Okay.
So we don't take any damage here.
Yes, the Etzli Guardian is has cursed Kate, but is staring daggers at us, but is not firing. He's holding off because... After upkeep, we will spend the clues, and then something else will happen. You always bring fine clothes. Don't disagree, Flower. I don't disagree. I am going to spend 6 clues at the end of the round off of everything except the flux stabilizer. Well, no, what am I doing?
You have to.
Sorry, I have to.
I was going to say,
1 on me.
Flip back, right?
Yeah. So at the end of the round...
All of a sudden, I was like, wait, did I miss a part of Kate?
Sorry, I really want to catch up on chat as well, and I'm sorry, Crosshair and Flower, because you guys have been talking about investigators and stuff, but I also have to move this on because I'm on a bit of a time crunch. Let us read Act 1B. As you explore the dense jungle, you're suddenly confronted by several natives. At first glance, they appear to be warriors of an Aztec city-state, maybe even the one you seek. But how could they have survived undiscovered for this long? Even with Alejandro's notes, you're barely able to translate what they say, only that they call you intruder, and that they cursed you, and they implore you to leave the jungle at once. You try to explain that you're searching for the Etzli, which causes them to murmur and debate among themselves. Finally, one of them speaks to you in rudimentary Spanish. Ictaca will know what to do with you, intruder. He blows on a decorated clay ocarina, producing a shrill note that echoes through the jungle. The warriors depart as suddenly as they arrived. Put the set-aside Ictaca enemy into play at the lead investigator's location, which is here at the canyon, where it all began. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Love that.
Ictaca is the keeper of the Etzli. 5 combat, 4 health, 4 agility, alert, retaliate, victory 1, 2 damage. She's a boss. She also has an action on her to parlay to test intellect 4 to convince her that you're not her enemy. If you succeed, place a clue from the token bank on her. And if you fail and she's ready, she beats the shit out of you. I don't trust them, Alejandro says as soon as the natives are out of earshot. They mean to kill us, not aid us. If you think this Ictaca is going to help us find the ruins, be my guest, but I refuse to follow where she leads. You can feel the discomfort and confusion in Alejandro's voice. You can attempt to speak with Ictaca, or you can take Alejandro's advice and fight your way to the ruins you seek. There are 2 objectives here. If we defeat her, we can advance, or if there are 2 clues on her, by parlaying with her, we can advance. Yeah. Fight. So you will get a wolf mask charge back as she engages you, which is nice and scary. It is now the mythos phase. I'm going to suggest Graspiloot, we do mythos, and then I need to take another 2 seconds, and then we'll wrap up the scenario. We go to 5 out of 9 Doom. It's getting tight.
Yep.
Kate Winthrop is cursed and is shocked to see that there are actually people here. And I'm going to draw Best Laid Plans. You must either lose 2 actions or shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the thing. I'm not sure how valuable my actions are, to be honest.
But you need to get us victory points. That's the most important part. So I think that we'll just have to just be done. I think we need you more than we need you along the way by just exploring and getting locations of that last victory point location. But yes, it is a rough one.
I don't disagree.
There's a lot of stuff there now.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh,
Same, eh? Okay, all right. Our best laid plans obviously always go to hell. We thought that there would be nothing here, and yet there is something here. I mean, I kind of think it's the same for you, right? Like, you could theoretically survive a hit from her. I agree, yeah.
Yeah, I can't afford that, yeah. Oh, it's a lot of 7, and there's only 1 location there.
Yeah. Which just means that there will be, well, if we clear her, there'll be more locations, which would be good. But first, we need to take a short break. Folks, we'll be right back for the grand finale here, as Lily and Kate attempt to negotiate a way through the Etzli Guardians to the temple itself. We'll see you back on Doomed in just a quick sec.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. The jungle has been a very wild and unreasonable and resentful place, trying to keep the scientists and the martial artists out, but they have finally cracked through far enough to encounter at least one member of the Etzli, Ictaca. We drew our encounter cards. Yes, we both drew best laid plans, which was awesome. We're back around. Hello, Graspiloot. Welcome back. Sorry, I can't hear you, but you might have the something kettle on or whatever.
I have muted myself.
There
I
we
knew
go.
that.
I knew
Obviously,
that.
I guess I need to start.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you've got something big ahead of you here.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the wolf mask to be 3 up.
Oof.
I think that's where.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I think that is.
No fast things. Eh?
It's
Yeah.
my
Okay.
three.
Okay. Phew.
So we're gonna have to do it again with my second action, and I commit a spectral blade and another one of these.
Nice. Okay.
And she is
Wow. Just absolutely murked her. Okay, so why is Lily murking Iktaka? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, she's been told like the whole life she's been training to fight this evil, right? And so they go to this temple. She has been like harassed, shot at that temple. She was there, like she felt the temple was wrong, was evil, and everything was. And then this woman shows up and like from the people that shot that be shooting at them, and they be like, oh, I'm just like gonna be look like a real nasty piece of work. So she's like, nah.
she's got elements of snake stuff on her as well, right? Like her armor is sort of snake scale reminiscent. I just feel like it's all kind of very connected. And yeah, Lily was like, nope, we're not doing it. Nah. All right.
And
well,
just like she's just like and then just like bam, bam.
Sheesh. Just whap, whap. Oh my god. Okay, well, Iktaka was defeated. That's quite quick. Act 2B, Iktaka's response. Fools! Iktaka shouts to you in a pained voice. You do not understand the forces you are meddling with. If you truly wish to die, you will find the temple over the river to the south. Remember that you fought with Iktaka. Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Alejandro Vela asset. I forgot about this. We will look at that in a moment. Add a tablet token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Shuffle the 3 set-aside ruins locations into the exploration deck, and advance to Act 3A, the Guarded Ruins, which I will...
Tablet, which is currently minus
But
7.
The number of cards in the exploration deck, well, let's clear a few of those out of there. Minus 7. Hey-ho, and...
Well, you need this one, though.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about Alejandro, or I'll look at Alejandro Vela. So, he wanted us to just not work with Iktaka and push forward. Alejandro is an ally, 2 health, 2 sanity. You get +1 skill value while investigating an ancient location, and then I can action exhaust, draw 2 cards if I'm at an ancient location. I imagine I will. It bumps Milan, but I imagine you don't want him for soak or anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and... I feel like he would come with me.
Yeah. So it's investigate, right? +1. So it effectively does the same as Milan, but it has more soak.
So Dr. Milan Christopher takes the Myconid and he's like, I'm going to go back to camp. You guys go on and find the ruins. And Kate's like, wait, I don't... Oh, God. So now Alejandro is leading the way into the jungle. I also must shuffle in the 3 set-aside ruins locations. So there are now 4 locations in
It's
the
a minus 10
exploration
for the
deck.
tablets.
Yeah, I'm essentially an auto-fail, right?
Yeah. I don't think that's going to not be an auto-fail anytime soon.
No. Lily, I agree. Well done. It's still your turn. I don't know what
Did you read the Guarded Ruins?
Oh my god, I didn't read anything. I haven't done anything. Act 3A, The Guarded Ruins. Iktaka swiftly retreats, and Alejandro places a hand on your shoulder. Thank you for taking my advice, he says, relieved. Now that she's gone, I'll take point from now on. I know the river she speaks of. Come, follow me. Each Etzli Guardian enemy, like the one at our location, gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Each Arrows from the Tree's treachery gains Surge. Objective, only investigators at the ruins of Etzli yeah, exactly, Flower. Why? How does he know? I thought you haven't been here before. He's been studying maps, I guess. The objective is that we need 4 clues at the ruins of Etzli to advance. I have a clue.
It's my... Well, like, as like, Kate is running away, like, she sees, like, like, Lily doing, like, a proper incantation, and, like around her seems to be like a barrier seems to form as she launches a bulwark.
What is this? Dope.
A new card as well from the Drowned City expansion, which is a level 2 Guardian asset, which is where I spent my In the Thick of It XP on. And you basically seal either an Elder sign or +1. Normally, hard campaigns don't have +1s, but this campaign does. So this is very interesting for that.
Very interesting.
For that reason.
No.
So I'm gonna seal the +1, and whenever an enemy would attack me, I can exhaust the bulwark and release the token, cancel the attack, and ready another asset I control.
That's cool. Crosshair, I love the image. I feel like that guy is I don't know why. It's so funny. I feel like Alejandro's just sitting there being like, where to next? You know.
Yes, I have to take a horror. I kind of getting a bit much, but
yeah,
it's fine because we're reaching the end. So.
Yes, you could heal as well. I mean, eventually if you wanted to, but I don't know if you want to. Yeah, please, Crosshair, drop it in my Discord channel because I'd love to see that. Okay, well, shit, Alejandro's leading the way. I guess we're looking for
Probably map it with 6 treasure.
I'm gonna map, and then depending on what location is nearest to the top or on the top, hopefully, I will go to where I need to go. Alejandro knows it's just over that river or whatever. He's like, I know the river, and Kate's like, yeah, but let me at least take a look at the map, please. Straight up and down. Oh, hang on, one of these is a location. The
2 victory.
2 victory points. Okay, I have to put 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top. But if I successfully explore it, we'll shuffle anyway. I think I'm gonna put the
It doesn't matter.
brood on the well, theoretically it doesn't matter. The Overgrown Ruins is a T shape, which I think
you can get at the rope bridge.
Aha! So I can go back to the rope bridge and explore. And I have to just pass the agility test.
Or you can go to the Cloud Forest as well.
Although the overgrowth...
It's better to do it at the Cloud Forests. But because you don't want to explore from here. But you can't explore from here.
Correct, exactly. I have a clue, though, so I can at least use the clue to try to pass the agility test. It's not ideal. I also don't want to fall back down and get smushed. What about the evil temple?
It's fine. It stays there, nice and evil.
Nice and evil. It's just chilling, Flower, just chilling. Do I like my chances for? Well, actually, sorry. The overgrowth test is an intellect 4 test, so I feel like I need to just take my chances with the rope.
Yeah, and that one doesn't take an action, right? So.
Exactly. So I will move to the rope bridge. Using the map, we are looking for a way over the river to the south. I'm going to attempt to explore, which means I have to test agility too. I have 4 agility. I'm going to move a clue onto the flux stabilizer to give me 2 more agility. I go up to 6.
6.
That's very lucky. And I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. So I passed, which means we can successfully take the rope bridge over the canyon to the south.
What? There is an overgrown.
What the hell? Oh my gosh. All right. Boop. Which moves me here. I successfully explored, so I shuffle. Let's have a look. The Overgrown Ruins. A dense thicket of flora obscures the route to these ruins. Tendrils of vine grip the pyramid steps as though holding on for dear life. 5 shroud, 2 clues. If I was poisoned, I would lose all my actions, but it is the end of the turn. Anyway. That's me.
Is this one completely done exploring? It is. This one has the victory point. That's one.
The blue,
point.
yeah.
That's what it is. I think that one's just gonna have to be abandoned. This one is.
No, well, yeah, Flower, you're absolutely correct. Because they did not check by the time you get a tablet in the bag, you would have already cleared a few things out of the exploration deck. So it's probably less crazy.
Yeah, that's... At least we should have had a maximum number. Yeah, this one normally has max 5.
Okay.
And sometimes it's hard. It does happen that like a number gets up so much that it just becomes an autofill.
Just a disaster. Okay, Kate and Alejandro have mapped their way through to the ruins. She now has to sing for her supper and try to find the ruins of Etzli. Maybe they'll find something here at these ruins first. No ready enemies that do anything. And we can upkeep.
Alright.
Okay, cool. We go to 6 out of 9 Doom. We're going to draw some encounter cards. Lily, good luck. Arrows from the trees. Take a damage. Oh, this also gains Surge because we fought off Iktaka.
Yes.
So you are not at an ancient location. I must take 2 damage. I will put 1 on me and 1 on Alejandro. And then it will Surge. The Etzlians are trying to prevent us from exploring their overgrown temples. Test Agility 3. If you fail, I either get poisoned and take a direct damage, or I lose Alejandro Vela, which is a little rough, to be honest. Oh, hang on. It's an ally? Yeah, okay, so I can't kill off my Myconid. That'd be pretty sick.
That would be good.
No, I'm just gonna do it. It's hard, but I'm just gonna do it. Wow.
It's fine.
It also poisons your flower, is the thing. So that you either you 5 damage goes to Alejandro, or it's a direct damage and poison.
Yeah, also remind that Kate only has 5 health.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I've been cursed by the Etzli Guardians. This is insane. Okay, great. So
nobody has wanted to say anything by the way. We all see that you kind of like starting to look having scales and stuff. It's like
nobody wants to talk about. No one wants to. Exactly, Crosshair.
No one wants to address the elephant in the room there.
Oh, Alejandro, you're fine. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Okay, I think I need to deal with these now.
I think we gotta get rid of those. Yeah. Yeesh. Yeesh kabish. Okay.
Can I go first to just try to deal with these?
Yeah, what's the plan?
Okay, I'm gonna commit a guts. Go 6-3.
Very good. So you are trying to shut out the voice of the jungle, as it were. Oh, panic! Panic!
That's fine.
It's play, engage, or resource. Panic at the disco in the jungle.
I kind of don't want to try the other one. I think I'm just going to unbreak. Oh, I don't know why I did this. I'm use my second action to get unbroken, to heal, to get rid of this, to get rid of 2 of these, exchange for this.
Okay.
I have 1 card. I don't want to go... honestly, I just don't want to go 4 to...
Now you're 3-2. Or 3-3. I wonder if you wanted to test it before you flipped. I'm just wondering.
No, I mean, I'm not going to do that anyway. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if I draw an Elder thing... I'm
oh, yeah. No, that's super fair. Managed to...
I just draw a card. I mean, I've got all my weaknesses out, so I just draw a card.
I suppose they're good at this point. Thankfully, Lily manages to calm her panic that is setting in at the camp.
At the river canyon, like these archers are shooting at people. People are like panicking, and she's like, people are like, oh, and she's like basically calming people down, basically like like with their shields, like get behind me.
Get behind me! I can do this.
Yeah, that's how I imagine how this is going.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, there's a temple that has been overgrown by things. I am going to throw out this magnifying glass.
Nice.
Fast. And then, I guess we're going to go for it. I am going to... Chemistry set. Thank you for the reminder. I have 4 intellect, plus 1 with Alejandro Vela. So, 5. 6 with the magnifying glass. 7 with a deduction, 8, 9, 10 with a well-funded.
10 to 5.
10 to 5.
So if you have -6, it's still a loss.
Correct. And I have no other intellect icons. There's nothing else I can really do here.
I have 2 intellect icons I would happily use them.
You'd be like, "Yo, take it, take it, take it."
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. -3, but I am not poisoned, and I do not get poisoned. I succeeded by... Hang on. I was at 10?
10.
So I went down to
you succeeded
7.
by 3.
I succeeded by exactly 2, which means I can draw a card.
Oh, you did.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I was well funded. Deduction fires. I get both clues.
Wow. Nice. 2 victory. That's huge. That actually
is
saved
really
our
nice
second
right now.
scenario, I think.
Okay. We have to get the Etzli ruins, which are connected elsewhere. I think they're only connected to the Riverside Temple, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to remember which one. I think it's the brown squiggle, but I can't quite
So
remember.
the brown...
I think it's the brown squiggle.
Oh. So what is connected to you here? That's the 2 stripes.
The 2 stripes, which I don't know what that is.
think
Is
it has a
that
picture.
another... yeah, probably. It might be another...
You probably want to explore now anyway, right? Oh, like map, sorry, map, not explore.
map, yes. I'm just... 2 stripes is so funny because it's not connected to anything else. But yes, you're right. Let's map. Oh, fuck. Sorry, if I move twice to River
Yeah.
Canyon, then I won't get shot.
Mhm.
And then I'm closer to...
Yeah, but are we sure it's the brown squiggle and not the 2 stripes?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he says a little tentatively. God, I wish I knew.
What you could also do, I mean, we don't have a lot of time, but we could, in theory, you could like map and then Alejandro draw 2 cards.
Oh,
You had no
I'm mad
cards.
at that.
Do you have any weaknesses that do that?
Yeah, the failed experiment, which deals horror or drops clues. I'm not dropping any
Yeah,
clues.
horror. You can draw it. Horror. You're
I
fine.
can
You have
take
8.
some horror. Well, let's start by drawing the cards then, right? I'm at an ancient location. I like cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Nice. One of them is good. I'm going to fast play this uncanny specimen. Kate, even though she's no longer with Dr. Milan, finds a very similar creature to the one that he had found back at camp. She's like, I'll bottle this and take it back to him. Last action.
Bottle it up.
I think I'm gonna map, and let's just have a look, because this could be useful. Aha! Aha! Okay.
That's the brown
Okay, so I
squid.
was wrong. Okay, this is good. See? Thank you for the mapping. This is good. Oh, for sure the fucking Viper's going on the bottom. So, the
Wait,
Temple of the Fang has
here, but
extra shroud. Victory 2. The ruins is what we need to
where the fuck
clear
does that
the game.
connect to?
It is the hourglass. It connects to the cloud forest, which means
Oh,
we
yeah,
have to
it's-
fucking clear overgrowth and explore from there.
Or the other victory point location that we haven't discovered yet.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, the blue. Yes, right. Which is somewhere in the deck, and we can't get to it now because these are going to go on top. I mean, we could we could map again or whatever.
Yeah, like if a Temple of Fang becomes like if we explore from, so it's again also from that same location and from that one that we don't have, right?
Yeah.
the
So
two-
the stripes now. I will point out. I believe it's actually from another scenario, and I won't explain. I won't explain what I mean. Just that we've now seen all 3 ruins.
So
Right?
we have only this is the problem, we have only 2 turns. We have to do it here,
Oh, so
so
correct.
we have to just put the runes of the Etzli at the
Okay.
top.
So which means, as a reminder, we need to successfully explore from the cloud forest, which means killing the overgrowth, exploring, and then I need one more clue. Ideally, all of the clues off that location, because then we could get more victory points. Oh, Astro Boy, hello, welcome to Doomed. You're just in time. Kate, Winthrop, and Lily Chen are exploring the jungle right here in Mexico. And I'm joined, the other voice on the line here is special guest star Graspiloot.
Hello, Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. That's me. That's my turn. The map was a great shout. I can't believe it was on top or near the top. We upkeep. Now, this is Kate.
This is a fail.
This is Kate attempting to. What was I going to say? This is Kate attempting to experiment, on the uncanny specimen and feed it to the myconid. I'm testing.
Oh, this is not an asset now. This guy is an asset actually, and
it's an asset you control. No, it's an asset you control with clues on it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
So just the one, which is great. So, which is not ideal, obviously, but it's a willpower 4 test. I think we just tank this. And I think we're going to fail this experiment as the flux stabilizer, as she tries to feed the specimen, a second specimen, to the myconid, the stabilizer begins to shake and rock. 2 to 4. No, it's fine. Nope, that wasn't going to pass anyway. So I fail by 4, which means I take 4 horror. 1 goes on Vela, and 3 goes on me. Ow, ow, ow.
It's annoying, but it's not the worst.
While the experiment may have failed, Kate Winthrop realizes there's a connection between what she's invented, her flux stabilizer, and these strange alien creatures from the jungles of Mexico. Okay. Right. Thanks for your patience. Here we go. We go to 7 out of 9 Doom. Oh, sorry, I have to draw first. Well, I don't have to, but... no, actually I do,
sorry.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot that it was...
It is extreme, Astro Boy, but we are rolling near the end of the scenario, and I'm going hard. I have to take 2 damage. Uh-oh.
You kill Phelan.
Yeah, I must. 1 damage goes on me. Oh, hang on. Hold up.
Are you going to forewarn it?
Forewarned puts a clue on my location.
I
really don't know if I like that, honestly.
That would be pretty bad.
But I lose Alejandro also. Really bad. Shit.
Otherwise you'd have to get it back. Although lose two victory points is really bad here.
Just don't die on it. Exactly, Flower.
I'll
try. 2 damage as another hail of arrows drives them out of the overgrown ruins and further south. Alejandro Vela is not dead, but, he's not alive either. He sort of collapses and has to veer back off towards the camp. That was me. That was my... yes, it surges, thank you. Into a snake bite. Delightful. I will throw a clue onto my myconid to try to pass this. This brings me up to 6 to 3. It really wants me to use 4 more. Wow. An elder sign. The clue goes right back onto Kate. So these snakes are trying to, I think there's something to be said about this strange creature that we're classifying is keeping the snakes at bay.
Alright. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's
Beastie!
Yeah, I'm just doing this.
Oh. I was like, wait a second. Just hide it.
Wait a minute.
Wait us. Oh,
Do
boy.
I care about this? Not really. You need to deal with
Yeah, my turn is going to have to be move, overgrowth, explore. I don't love my chances, but I guess what it is. Exactly, Astro Boy. We love the danger noodles, but they know. Unless you wanted to go first and try to knock this guy out or whatever.
I'd have to end up in your place, which I don't like. So I think I know. It's fine. You can go.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. I don't think so. We're going to move to the Cloud Forest. Alejandro with his, again, not dying breath, but he was taking back off towards the camp. He was like, it's just further south. Keep going. Outrun those arrows. I must try to find another route through the overgrowth so that we can explore. No, Crosshair, you were right. It, arrows, what is it here? Arrows, what did I just say? Yeah, arrows from the trees gain surge, which I did surge into. which is good. So I've moved. Second action, I must test Intellect 4. This is going to be quite something.
You have any clues, right?
I have... Okay, well, the clue puts me up to 6, which is good. That's 2 up. I will commit...
Ideally, you'd want to make 1 more.
Yeah. I will commit a Crack the Case to be 3 up. And I think that's kind of the best I can do. Okay.
Right.
No, we're not mad at that.
After those -6s.
Yeah, the mic. Sorry, I should put 2 more. Oh, 1 more Elder Sign there.
I already did that.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, my apologies. The Myconid growls and seems to extend a tendril in the direction of south. Last action I will explore, successfully, might I add, because of the map. Serpent statues carved from limestone surround the central temple, glaring at you ominously from afar. And it is a 3 shroud, 4 clues. There's a forced effect. After you fail while investigating the ruins, draw the top card. Draw the top card of the encounter deck. Thank you.
Love that.
So in theory,
right.
I need 1 more, and then we can resign. But if I get 4, then we can get some more XP.
All right, I will try. This is like 4 strength guy now, so I will spend a wolf mask to go 6 to 4 or 8 to 4 currently.
Because it's got plus fight from the boa constrictor.
Oh no, +3 now. +3 now.
Aha!
Actually. So it's like 7. So it's currently 7 to 4. So +3.
Wish I had flower. Oh, lovely.
All right.
Okay. 2 damage, not dams.
So yeah, we have not really got a lot of vengeance this one, but I think we can get more later when we are. You know, we kind of need to get our run going as well, for instance.
Dude, I don't disagree
We
with
haven't.
that.
We haven't really had a lot of opportunity. The only other vengeance we could have got was this one. I don't think we've seen any other vengeance.
Yeah, there are many scenarios, and I don't think you're meant to get 8 vengeance in each one, right? So that's good at least.
So,
Whack.
3 up.
Use that dragon pole. Beat beat his ass. Oh.
3 up.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not. That's not great.
No, it's not ideal.
That was a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't think there's much more to be done here either. Oh, you have bulwark as well.
Oh yeah, so I'll just cancel his. I'll cancel his attack with the bulwark. Release this.
As we go into the enemy phase, I should say.
We went to enemy phase, right? Yeah. And I'll still take 1 horror from Voice of Jungle, which means I don't get this back. It is what it is.
Yig knows Lily is here and is calling to her. Although maybe she doesn't know it's Yig, just a voice in the jungle. So yes, this horrible snake man is attacking Lily with a curved dagger. And we move to upkeep. Okay. We go to 8 out of 9 Doom. And we draw encounter cards. I'm shaking in my boots. Resentful Wilds. Take a horror. Attach it to the nearest location without a copy attached. I go to 6 horror. Obviously, the ruins are resentful, but they're not. It doesn't matter. She's going in regardless.
Actually, I don't think I want to deal with this. But this is not a revelation effect, right? So I can't cancel it.
Correct. Ward of Protection level 5 allows you to cancel enemies as well, but not. I will say, as again, I'm not, I can't make any promises, obviously, because it's Arkham. The objective is investigators at the ruins can spend 4 clues to advance. So if I go first and get a clue, if you go first and then on my turn, if I get a clue, I can advance us before you get eaten.
Yeah, I'd be fine. Don't
Yeah,
you
you're
worry
right. You're not
about me.
gonna.
If I manage to kill one of them, I get a new bulwark.
Oh, and Wolf Mask as well. Sorry, I should say Wolf
Oh,
Mask
yeah, I do
gives
get
you 1 back from the new engagement.
You were right, but it's the last turn anyway, right? So.
It's true. That or move and resign. Good point. One could resign from the expedition camp. Lily doesn't.
I just need you a whole ass turn. I need you to get 1 clue.
Now, why would you say it like that? Please, I'm begging you. All right. Well, Kate's here, confronted by the massive ruins of Etzley, which seem to be relatively intact. Snakeheads guard the stairs up. I have 5 intellect with the magnifying glass. I am going to commit I'm going to move a clue onto the Myconid, which puts me up to 7. Inquiring Mind puts me to 10. 10 to 3 is 7 up. Is there anything else I can do?
You don't need. You shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Yeah, you know how it goes. Okay.
It's not exactly by +4.
It's not exactly. I'll add my own Elder Sign counter here. Apparently,
what the hell?
her.
I wish I drew an Elder Sign.
Yeah, what the? I mean, I will move the clue back from the Myconid. Her Inquiring Mind pays off, and then I did not succeed by exactly anything. I succeeded by exactly 7.
Do you have a way to get 2 clues here this turn? And I don't. Right?
No, I don't, because I did not hit chemistry set. If I had drawn a card, I mean, maybe I can redraw tokens with specimen. I know, because I've used both of my deductions as well. So no, I don't have a way of getting more clues. And that's true. Crosshair is correct.
We have the clues that. So I'm just wondering if there's a point to try to get these out. We can't get those. So we are gonna end up with
no. Is there some way for me to like ready things? Because if I could ready the chemistry set, maybe I would hit it again, but probably not. No.
We end up not with that many victories.
And then rather than failing tests and so on, perhaps the Inquiring Mind simply brings Kate inside. Did you have anything else you wanted to do in the...
I was just gonna murder people, and that's
okay.
not really necessary.
Yeah. Not really necessary. I mean, of course we were, Flower. It's the Forgotten Age. We need to. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Then in that case, I'm going to suggest...
It's more that... Okay, so I will spoil that I was hoping to get 3 more XP so I can get a upgraded On the Hunt, which is very powerful in some scenarios here, so you can get like certain enemies out of the way. But that's not going to happen. That's fine.
Yeah, we did not see it.
It is like we're going to end up with like a decent number of XP. That's important. There
is not Crosshair, sadly. It is surprising to me that, I mean, and part of the setup for this scenario is that there's there's different versions of the sort of beginning locations, and some of them have VP and some of them don't, I guess.
That's...
that would be dope.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. You can look in the setup bag if you care to do so. I might be wrong. They might be all... It's like, oh, the orange ones always have a victory and the red ones don't, or whatever. I'm not sure. But I feel like it's slightly randomized.
The heart has a victory point here, which I'm not sure it has. Oh, it has, yeah. So it's Cloud Forest. No, it's just the same one.
Oh, okay. So in other words, there's... Hang on. 8...
I think in maximum you could get 10 XP here.
Right. 8 from locations, correctly. 1 from Iktaka, and 1 from another enemy, potentially. If I recall correctly, there's a beefy boy who gives an XP. Is he in the deck?
No. It's not. Maybe a misremember.
Oh, he probably got shuffled into the... He might have gotten shuffled into the exploration deck too, as a thought. So
we're ending an hour, so I can.
Correct. Yes. Feel free.
Yeah,
I'm spending 4
Serpent
clues.
And
there you go.
Serpent from Yald is there.
I will advance as Kate Winthrop strides up the stairs of the temple. What you have found is beyond your wildest expectations. Despite their supposed age, the ruins appear preserved in time. Several aspects of the architecture are strangely futuristic. You set out to investigate at once. Resolution
At once.
2, which let's just see if it gives anything else. Pow. Thursday, July 2nd, 1925. Somehow, after much toil and many hours of exploration, we found the ruins that Alejandro sought, though we could scarcely have been ready for what we encountered in the wilds of the jungle. The rainforest was guarded by unfathomable horrors, serpentine creatures driven by anger and hate. They hunted us relentlessly, wielding primitive weaponry and communicating in sharp hisses.
Jeez. Perhaps just as deadly were the human natives of the rainforest. They appeared to be Aztec warriors as far as dress and speech were concerned. Despite the conquering of the Aztec people hundreds of years ago, these warriors somehow survived. How they managed to remain undiscovered this long is beyond us. I thought Alejandro would be excited to learn more about them, but he shared our alarm. He managed to fend off and interrogate their leader, a warrior named Itaka. Before she fled, she warned us not to go near the ruins. Unfortunately for her, we refused to go home empty-handed.
Hell yeah, science! With Alejandro leading the way, we've cleared a route to what he believes is the main temple of the ruins. There's little time to rest. The serpent creatures seem intent on stopping us, so we cannot tarry any longer than necessary. Soon, we will enter the ruins to see what secrets they hide. In your campaign log, record that we cleared a path to the Etzli ruins.
Yes, though.
We also record that Alejandro followed the investigators into the ruins. Any one investigator may choose to add him to their deck, which, as long as you don't mind, I will absolutely do.
It's into the ruins?
Into the ruins, I believe. Whee! Alejandro followed the
investigators.
investigators.
Is wary of the investigators. Huh?
So Itaka is wary of the investigators. We met her and then she got beaten by a stick immediately.
It's a one and done. Bam, bam.
2 more things. For each vengeance point in the victory display, we record a mark under Yig's fury. Beware the anger of the Father of Serpents, as his fury will haunt you in the future. We also earn experience equal to Victory X, and we proceed to Interlude 1, Restless Nights.
That's 4 victory for each.
Not that much, but it's something. And 2 marks under Yig's Fury. Let us proceed to Interlude 1, for this will, I think, Crosshair. There are 8 scenarios in the Forgotten Age.
Well, technically 9.
Well, technically 9, but there's it just says return to secret scenario. So, theoretically, sort of 3 or 4 vengeance per scenario would get you 25. We'll see. Oh, scheduling. Yes, of course, yes. All right, in order, read each of the following sections. Would you like to read the first one?
Check your supplies. Each investigator with a blanket reads restful sleep. The rest reads tossing and turning. We don't have any blankets because blankets suck. Tossing and turning. Those nights in the jungle I barely slept. A strange fog rolled through the camp each night, plunging the area in an intense and peculiar cold. My bedroll offered some protection against the elements, but we hadn't been prepared for this unnatural weather. Flies and mosquitoes buzzed in my ears every time I began to drift off. Even when I finally slept, I would soon be startled awake by the crawling of an insect or lizard across my face. I wager I'll get very little sleep on this journey. You suffer 1 physical or mental trauma, to your choice. I'm guessing you'll take a mental one?
I don't know, actually, because I'm 6/6 right now. I don't know if... I guess I have slightly more sanity soak in my deck than anything else, although I do take more horror. So maybe I'll take a
you do have
physical
also
trauma.
You also have your weakness, I guess.
Yeah, so I will take a physical trauma, which feels right for Kate as well. She's physically exhausted.
She's been stabbed a few times.
That's true, too. Check your supplies. We must cross off 1 provisions per investigator. For each provisions you cannot cross off, we must read low on rations. But we do have 2 provisions, which I will cross them off.
I considered originally whether I didn't need them. I think it's gonna be a really bad next scenario if they spawn enemies quickly and I don't have money to play anything.
Yeah, $3 is make or break when it comes to playing an asset, right? The lead investigator must choose someone to be the group's lookout. I would choose Lily, the monk with the heightened senses. Then that investigator checks their supplies. If they have binoculars, you can read shapes in the trees.
Most of the nights passed without incident, but on this night I was startled by the rustling of tree branches along the southern border of our camp's clearing. Despite the darkness, I was able to use my binoculars to see shapes moving in the trees. The shapes appeared human, but why? Why do they only watch us from afar? What is their purpose? 2 extra experience.
You earn 2, so you, being the lookout, earns 2 additional experience as you gain further insight into the motivations of the Etzli.
That at least gives me access, even though I don't get my upgraded, on the hunt, I still get access to the most important guardian card of all, stick to the plan.
Exactly, Flower. They're like, these people are a bit more dangerous than I thought. Check your supplies. Each investigator with medicine, both of us, may cross it off to choose and remove a poisoned weakness from someone else. Somehow, neither of us were poisoned, so we do not read the poison spreads. We keep our medicine for the next time we are inevitably poisoned, and we move on to scenario 2, the doom of Etzli. But that, my friends, is where we will call it for today. I'm pleasantly surprised that after the absolutely rockin' start we had, that we were able to make it to the end with not with any turns to spare. But it was that ended up in my hand for some reason.
Sorry, I dealt.
What the hell's going on? Good game. Thanks, Arkham Librarian.
Obviously, I was hoping to get a bit more XP so that we could snowball our decks a bit, and I can get the on the hunt, so I can get those victory point enemies out of the deck immediately. But it is what it is. I think at the end it went after the start, we got -6s in every round. I was like, okay, I'm a bit worried.
Okay, are we gonna even get through this at all? Yeah, no, completely.
Yeah, but I think it's the maximum. I think you can get 10.
Yes. So not, if that's the only metric we're using for success, obviously it's not perfect, but it's still a success, which I think is definitely a success.
Yeah, and when we did, and also we didn't have to. We're not gonna have to spend any supplies on poison, which is pretty big. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna, if we want to do the channel, we're gonna have to build some blood of Yig up later. So these were in the deck still.
I may upgrade my Ravenous Myconid, because I've classified a new species, but I'm not sure if that's my best 4 XP, or if I should get probably more intellect boosts, I imagine, in some way. But I'll
more clue.
More cluing. Yeah.
So it seems like you can. I thought it was 10, but it seems you can get 8.
No, there's. Did you pull out the blue location as well? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so there's 2 VP from 2 locations, plus 6 VP from 2 more.
I forgot about these ones.
Yeah, no, perfect. So 8 plus an enemy plus another enemy is 10.
So a little bit under, but yeah, so I think some things went really well, especially considering the start, and some things could have gone better. But overall, for Arkham, for first scenarios I think are always hard.
Yes.
Just because you don't have any XP yet, the deck isn't together yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's hard. So I can't complain.
No, definitely not. I know what you mean. It's it is. It's not too bad. First scenario average 2. We're way up from there. My friends, thank you so much for joining us. I've been slightly ignoring chat these last few minutes. Thank you for letting us get through the end here. Crosshair is correct. Join the Discord, and also in about 45 minutes time over on Liz's channel, it's Drew Crew. I can't believe it. No, I haven't been ignoring you specifically, Aragwen, just the chat in general. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a hoot and a holler. And I must also, of course, thank Graspiloot for guest starring today. Thank you, Graspiloot. I look forward to continuing with Lily and Kate next week.
Oh, we'll see.
I see how it is.
Sorry.
No. Fair play. I'm a busy boy. Folks, we'll see you again next time on Doomed. Take care of yourselves. See you on Drew Crew in a few. And Montreal by Moonlight is a solo session with Liz tomorrow. Join us for that. See you next time on Doomed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.